as I begin recording. Okay, so you, the Hammer's Strike, have spent a total of 6 days here within the accursed marshlands of the Moorbog. You've experienced some of what it has to offer. The cold, clammy air, the ever-present whiff of decay, bodies beneath the surface of its waters, strange wicker structures indicative of witch activity. You also found a number of ruins and structures, rotten, partly collapsed and lost to the eons. Within some of these structures, you found certain clues to your personal journeys and the history of this place, these marshlands. Of note was the fact that the Awakened seem currently present here, as they were in the distant past, and that the Ashbite lineage and their dark rune covers may have some connection with them. You also discovered that necromancers were skulking about. Awakened necromancers specifically, and also some other necromancers who don't seem too fond of them, as you discovered a battle between presumably 2 necromancers. These necromancers is not how you might typically understand the Awakened, as you found a dead, desiccated corpse of a black dragonborn. Dragonborn being creatures once thought to be the stuff of legend. This one was wearing necromancer's regalia and possessing Awakened iconography. Something killed it in the midst of gathering treasure. You discovered it to be one of Mortithax's kin, the magically gifted adult black dragoness that roams these lands. During discussions on these matters, Liska briefly succumbed to the bog and nearly drowned, tormented by memories of her fallen brother. She managed to climb out of the fetid pools, but those memories will likely stick with her for quite some time. Discussion moved on to Orikalos, dragons, and it was surmised that within the sunken ruins lay the key to this lost city of Orikalos, where Dragonborn are from. Now, the egg, Aurea, is the compass with which to find the place. Dejar used her scrying spell on Bron Farrickson, or Bron the Blackened as you now know him, and found his remains upon a throne in a dark stone room, clasping something that's no longer there. His remains have not reanimated despite being in the Moorbog, where things do that naturally. Strange. However, you continued your travels, a heavy mist set in, and you stumbled upon a large willow tree with a hanged woman suspended from it. Liska discovered it to be undead. You trundled beneath it unharmed. But a few hours later, you stumbled upon the same tree, a reoccurring loop. Sometime after, you encountered the same hanged woman, a Banshee. You did battle with the Banshee and an entourage of other spectral creatures. Liska became possessed by one and began to attack her allies, especially Severe. Angrim managed to expel it from her with Turn Undead. However, surprisingly, Vellum offered to help the Banshee after hearing its spectral pleas that it felt lost. After a successful persuasion check, it disappeared and the fog cleared. After the battle, it reappeared up in a nearby tree. For another narrow persuasion check aided by Liska's inspiration, you gained an ally. Should you lead this spirit away from these cursed lands, it might give you insights into certain locations of interest, any notable history, and any useful information they might possess. Later that night, you attempted to communicate with the spirit to little success. When you attempted to rest for the night, you were beset upon by shadowy, spectral entities. Hunkering down inside the tent, you fended them off with the aid of Arngrim's Turn Undead, Willem's Sunblade, the Jar's Dawn spell. Now, as the... Hang on, let's bring you over to the campsite where we last left off.
I see you've added a watch list.
Yep, that was there last time.
I didn't see it last time because I was too busy getting stabbed.
Ah, yes. So, as the adrenaline wears off, as you consider the aftermath of what just happened here, to some of you, paranoia begins to set in.
Alright, hang on.
Oh god, here we go again.
Let's see.
Sorry, I was struggling.
So is
I'm
this
unmuted.
question? So is this for a new one or to throw off the last one?
This is a new one, after being startled from the assassination attempt.
And so it's not yet a new day. So no
long rest for anyone.
Yep.
You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Let's see. I will.
Oh, do I need to make this wisdom save?
It's
Yes.
on your screen. I'll do. It's fuck now.
I'm gonna go ahead and mind
Hey.
stuff. Fuck everything.
Nice.
I don't have a thread of faith.
Nope.
I do,
Can
I think.
can I add Flash of Genius to my roll if that even matters? No.
Does it add?
Why not?
Does it add wisdom
It
saves?
saves, doesn't it?
Ability checks or saving throws.
Yeah.
There you go.
However,
wouldn't be
I
able
can
to.
see what I rolled, and I will just preemptively say it wouldn't change a fucking thing.
Okay.
Where can I check my thread of fate? I forget.
In your
Should be in your inventory.
inventory in consumables.
Ah, yes. And I don't think I think I've used it, but I just wanted to know how to check.
Mm-hmm.
Zumba bills. Yeah, I've used it.
How do I use it?
So well, gonna hope a 13 is enough because goddamn, a 7 and a 5.
Yes.
Safe.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright, so re-roll that. Those of you who used your Mind Stone, roll a d20.
Oh,
On
right, at the D100.
Yep.
The 20, yeah, D20.
On a 1, the Mind Stone shatters.
Yeah. I already rolled like with a
Oh, that could have been very bad.
Okay, so let me see.
Sorry, quick question just to clarify. Where are we in the night? Is it like right after what happened?
Yes, it's currently right after what happened.
Okay.
So a DC 13 plus 2 for each existing trait of sorrow. Let's go down the list. First of all,
Did I just make the DC?
7. Okay. So,
19.
actually, no. First of all, will be Dejar.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and continue on as normal. I'll sort this out.
So because I made it, does anything happen to the one I currently have, or like how did this work?
I'll
This is to prevent getting a new one.
Oh, okay.
Important question. Is Sal going in the fucking wagon?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to be sure. That was a very firm point of Velen's last time. It has been a... You know, I think we're rejigging how them warning spells were. Maybe it's a good idea to have everyone that can't take a hit in the wagon.
Why? If we're going
Oh,
to
squishy
rethink
folk
how
are
the
easy to
alarm spells
stab.
work, then why would it matter?
I guess I worried about
Being in the
Well, I
wagon
can't-
means that we can't see them being attacked.
like a
Well,
move a wagon.
Velen, the wagon
plus will also
does
be-
not work like a bag of holding. There's not infinite amount of space in there.
and
Well, there's enough for 2
technically-
people. That's it.
Sao slowly looks to Liska, looks back.
Yes, and also we'll be isolated, so
Well, I can move the
And
wagon
another
by the tent so it's in the alarm area.
Or
But I'm thinking solid walls are a bit more effective than. And he sort of like slaps the tent flap,
these were
which
shadows.
Yeah, Liska
was
points down to, like, yeah, they got underneath from between the tent and the ground. I'm pretty sure they can make it underneath your door.
or through the lock.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help anything. I'm sorry for them, but
Good
Facts,
idea.
facts.
In practice,
fine.
I am not
Regardless.
liking any of this.
I might have a solution to the alarm problem. But I will need a long rest before I do it, so I need to actually sleep.
Yeah, let's just do a quick once over, just around, just to make sure. Oh, the barrier's down?
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe you want to get on that.
Yeah, I'll go put it back up.
Look, he's
Chandler,
still
I
on watch,
passed mine.
so
Wait, what?
I passed mine, remember?
Ah, yes.
So just double check you didn't give anything to anyone else that passed theirs on a reroll.
Dejar and Sao Yun, did you both pass yours?
I failed mine.
oh,
I got 14.
Okay, so that does not succeed.
wait,
Okay.
14 doesn't?
If you already have one, no.
Oh, if you already have one. I was about to say I'm in trouble. Holding strong, and the ball ain't getting me yet.
Okay,
I.
I'm gonna start recasting the private sanctum spell again.
The bird.
Let's see. Vellum, did you...
I rolled a 13, so I passed according to your 13.
No, I said that barely fails.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said DC was 13.
The DC is 13 plus 2 for each additional bit of sorrow. So
Well, I don't have any sorrows, so.
no, so you just barely succeed. And
We tried just not being sad.
all right.
Though he is now in full paranoia mode. We on lockdown, boy.
Yeah, Liska's going to walk outside the tent, kind of take a look around. I know Sal got a healing potion, a greater healing potion from her, and I think Grunka used a healing kit. So I
Yeah, it
don't
was
know
like the
how
first thing he
Sal's-
did.
Yeah, so is Sal, like, how's she doing health-wise?
South health wise is kind of doing okay. She could probably do with a top off. However, she looks like she is tired, a little more than usual, but she's standing.
Yeah, she's going to look to Grunka, just be like, stay with Sal for a moment.
Okay.
Gonna do a quick once around this kid's campsite. And then she's going to walk out and then motion the Vellum, like, to basically, she's gonna call him over, like, hey, I want to do a quick perimeter around this place while she's putting back up the barrier. Just come with me. And she's going
Yeah,
to...
yeah, will do. Yell if
basically
you
gonna-
see anything, Joe.
And she's going to do just... Not that she expects to see anything, but just to double check.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm doing the incantation. What?
If something stabs you, yell.
All
that's a
right.
shame.
We're gonna go do a once over.
Okay. Goes back to carrying her incantation.
Alright, noted.
Well, I think with the alarm spells for future reference, I think we're going to do them around the interior of the tent, or just basically like just the literal wall of the tent instead of like at the entrances.
Oh, I might be remembering alarm wrong. I thought it was like you did an area.
Well, I mean, you do. It's I think a 20-foot cube or something. It's a lot smaller than you think it would be.
But can you actually overlap alarm areas?
Yes, but they don't trigger each other.
I kind of figured. It's just, you know, if one triggers, we'll get to know something's
Yes.
up.
That was
Mostly, I'm asking because I do have my ability to store a spell in my little doodad. However, alarm is still like a minute spell, so I can't really use that. I was thinking about it, just
Yeah, it's just a ritual.
So if we got two would need to be needed to cover the interior of the tent. If you go measuring this way, you get a little bit of overbleed here. If you do enough to cover it all that angle. So I think if I park the wagon like here, then it should also be subject to the alarm without doing extra alarm.
yeah. I will add. I do have alarm on my list, and I can ritual cast it.
I think we should just do an alarm here,
And
one here, and then one that, like, a single alarm spell will easily fit just over.
No, true, but there's something to be said for having sleeping areas close by each other.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm just saying. It might also
Plus, I was
change
trying to maximize economies, but if you can ritual cast it, then
Yeah. And also, I mean, if anything, it might be good to have the... Wow. Cart?
wagon. I've stopped
wagon.
trying to give it a specific name.
Facing this way whenever it's parked. Like if
Do remember
you
the
might
doors on
still
the
want
back.
to move it closer. Oh, is it on the back? Okay.
Yeah, it's here.
Gotcha then.
It's
Then
like
yeah,
the old
if
gypsy
anything, you might be able to just have it oriented like this.
Yeah, and have the
door
back
right
facing.
here. Yeah.
I mean, let's take it from a different point of view. I can cast alarm. The Jar can likely also cast alarm because that's what she's been doing. Both of those can ritual cast. So that's like 6 times 10 minutes. That's 2 of us. So 12 alarms we can place down around the camp.
Well, just because we can doesn't mean we need. I mean, unless you want to put more out on the outside rim, but
I'm sorry. Do you want to get stabbed?
no.
I mean,
that's why I
all we
sleep in
need
a
to do
wagon.
is just have a single alarm spell that covers where we're sleeping. That's uninterrupted.
That is true, but you know.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to spend an hour ritual casting alarms, have it.
Yep. I'm just saying for the sake of future note that moving them closer might be a good idea.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just
Hey,
saying,
then-
like, we could basically smother the entire camp in alarm spells.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm like anything to do with alarms. I have no fucking idea. That's jurisdiction. I'm just talking about wagon placement.
And also, the only reason And the biggest thing that caused the issue now was the fact that the alarm spells weren't really used like they
Probably should
be.
have.
The creatures that were meant to be alarmed weren't within the borders.
Yeah, they came in from a direction that wasn't alarmed, and that's how they slipped through.
And if the alarm is, if the creatures are within the borders, then it would have. It's just a small thing. Character-wise, we're figuring it out.
Yeah. To be fair, we haven't even been here a full week, and we've already been through the ringer.
Yeah.
At least Sal has.
Yes, because, getting blasted by a variety of death things is apparently her shtick.
Yep.
Okay. Would my casting of the spell be over right now, Ganner?
What's the casting time?
What's the casting time? About 10 minutes?
Yeah.
About this time, by the time it takes Vellum to do a thorough kind of search around the camp, Vellum, you don't find much.
And Liska.
And Liska, yes. You both don't find much beyond the remains of a shadowy essence over here.
Yeah, we already sort of stabbed the shit out of that.
Yeah. You can choose to loot it as well if you like. So.
We had other priorities at the time, so if anyone wants to, have at it.
I want to say it's safe to say that we're probably gonna investigate these and likely loot them for whatever they left behind.
All right.
Mostly because crafting components are nice, but also because fuckery, and I'm pretty sure Arngrim, as a cleric, would like to at least, investigate this shit. Because this could probably be used for some exorcism shit.
Or at least understand thy foe.
Yeah.
So did you find anything?
Nope, not a damn thing, just a mushy pile where a shadow thing used to be.
Alright, good. I'm going to bed. He kind of shrugs.
Anyway.
Does everyone
get
have access to the door of the wagon? Because I know they need to be unlocked.
I'm gonna have Sal go over and get in the wagon.
I mean, like, mechanically. Like, you gotta go next to it and then click it to open it. But I don't know if there's permission set. Okay, good.
Also, since Sal is now in the wagon, and I have the spell slots for it, I'm gonna place an alarm. Basically surrounds the entire wagon.
Alright, good thinking.
Cause
enjoy a double bed all to yourself.
I mean, you can sleep there too, but Sal is gonna fucking conk out.
Oh yeah, but Vellum hasn't even finished his watch.
I hope you like snoring.
I mean, there's been worse sleeping.
Like getting stabbed by a shattering knife that doesn't leave a wound.
Oh,
totally.
About that.
Yeah, that's leaves a sore taste in your mouth.
Everyone going back to bed?
I'm going to place an alarm spell on the front of the tent. And how this.
Alright. So, let's see. Vellum and Jar, you are both taking your watches, or at least finishing up.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, the second everyone's gone to bed, like, wordlessly and, like, without any pomp and circumstance, I'm just gonna sort of move over to here and sit in front of the door. And that'll be him for the rest of the watch.
Liska seeing Dajar repeat the same thing that caused them to get stabbed in the night. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Set the alarms inside the tent.
Alright, okay.
Overlap them. It does, like, if a creature doesn't go through it, then what is the use? Set it so it encircles us. Overlap them if you have to.
Alright. You will do so. Hardly.
This kid's just going full mom mode.
I mean, somebody gets stabbed right next to her. It's the point of personal pride, I imagine. It's like, how fucking dare you?
Well, I mean, it's just more... She's extremely pragmatic. She's just like, you're
Could've
just
been
doing
avoided.
it you're doing it the same exact way that made it not work 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Sayan, your turret's still there. Do you want to move it?
Nah, you can kind of delete it.
Let me just move this scrap.
By the way the feature works,
Okay.
it should disappear after like an hour.
Unfortunately, you have to manually dismiss it. You can just click the sheet and hit dismiss up top.
Requires I can select it. So
Hang
if
on.
you could just
Yeah.
move it over to where I can see it.
Let me just
Darn walls.
Because I can't see through walls.
just there for you. Anyway,
you.
Continue.
I'm gonna place a spell here. And then she's going to promptly go to sleep.
Alrighty.
At least try to.
I assume when your watch is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just leave
So-
Velen by himself on
No,
watch.
she looks at the bed and just goes like, fuck.
Having trouble keeping your eyelids open, and you, Vellum, during your watch, kind of keeping an eye out around the wagon. Nothing else catches your attention throughout the rest of your watch.
He's wary and wired. Fuck.
Let's see. Next up will be Arngrim and Gronka's watch. So stick you both there. I believe, let's see, Arngrim typically does the perception, doesn't he?
I
Yes.
would think so.
Let's see, Gronka, do you want to do the watch, or do you want Arngrim to do it?
I mean, Algrim's not really here, so I guess I'll do it.
Okay, so go ahead and make a perception check with advantage. 14. Let's see. Throughout your watch, you kind of flinch a bit, kind of gripping Eld, kind of igniting it, giving it this low glow of fire, just keeping an eye out. You kind of flinch at a few shadows here and there, but it's just the flickering of the fire in your own shadow. Beyond that, nothing catches your attention throughout your watch.
Good.
Okay. Severe's watch. Let's see, perception. 25. As some of you kind of drift in and out of your short rest, unfortunately your long rest was interrupted. You don't hear anything from outside. And after a while, some of you hear the tent. Oh, the tent blinds open up. Severe joins with you for the rest of the night. As eventually dawn comes. What can be construed as dawn in this accursed land?
Oh yeah, we can take long rest now. Hooray!
Long rests were interrupted, unfortunately.
Ah, right,
Liska's
yes.
sleeping in. No, fuck that. Liska's sleeping
Yeah,
in.
we
Alright.
kind of need to be ready, and day and night don't really matter too much here.
Okay, fair enough. Taking a long
We all need
rest
to be ready.
instead. Sleeping in for the rest of the day. Or most of the next
Yeah,
day.
the rest of the day.
Morning.
the period of existence.
Alright. Few more hours go by. You can all take your long rest. Those of you who have some sort of sorrows on you, let's see, can click this.
Boy. Oh, good golly. Well,
How's the DC this high?
I'm
I thought that
gonna
was-
add my Flash of Genius to it.
Alright.
Because I can fucking do that.
Didn't the DC be lower?
The DC for overcoming a sorrow.
The DC for is different than getting one?
Yeah.
Okay. I am.
There you go. 20. Okay. Let's see here.
I should note mine would pass, Janner, just so you are.
So 14 plus how many? Plus your
4.
4. Okay then. Let's see.
Remember, Flash of Genius adds my int mod.
Stop.
Liska, you awaken fresh and you feel like a new woman almost. You feel more alert and observant than normal. That's for you, Sayun. Brained and fatalistic. Okay.
It's kind of mean to say, but that's the longest HP recovery I've seen since we started doing the foundry.
It's nice that it goes so quick.
So, check your resolve.
I am.
Determine which one you want.
Let's see.
It's Dark Age Golden Age. You gotta be sad before you can be super happy.
How it works.
You can only gain one resolve effect after recovering from multiple.
I will take the full of life.
Alrighty.
ooh. What I get for paying for my hubris.
God, if I could get both of them, then my temp HP would exceed my normal HP.
What?
I'll be fucking broken.
I have 2 health bars, bitch. I
Yeah.
am now a boss.
Alright, so
I'm
as
stepping out, bitch! Oh
as
no!
you all come to wakefulness for the next day, the cold, clammy air sets in. The dim flicker of the fire. What would you all like to do?
If I may.
Starters, I'm gonna rearrange my spell list, so give me a hot moment.
Here's
Well, I was
the
gonna
way
say
to
I was
wake
gonna
up.
have a talk with Sal, but we can play that if you need
Oh,
time
yeah,
to rejig your stuff.
we can do that. I just, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean thematically? Well, obviously Valem's probably been awake for a bit, or like awakened and asleep and then awake. But when Sal does wake up, they're sort of fiddling with some gear. Well, hope you got some good rest.
Sao gives him a sort of look where, yeah, she's rested, but she's still sort of mad about what happened.
So she doesn't look tired, but she's still upset. Because before she was super fucking bags under eyes.
Yeah.
Well, but looking pissed, you definitely seem a lot better.
Let me put it this way. I'm not a fan of getting stabbed. And so far, I've been stabbed by something that is not entirely physical. Now, sleep is nice and it does help. Doesn't change the fact that I still got stabbed.
If I may, I would like to ask you for insight.
I mean, sure,
I know
you
I'm
can
stepping on
insight-
DM's toes here, but
Fucking, if you want to insight me, go.
no, I'm asking if you could insight. Subtlety.
You want me to insight you?
Yes.
What kind of reverse psychology is this?
Mind games in the Moorbog, bitch. When Sal mentioned about like being stabbed in her sleep or like being stabbed in particular, there is a visible shift in Bellum's body language and whatever he was working on, whether it was like the strap of his helmet, and he's just like, there's a pause. Just keep going. Seems to have struck a tone. Ridiculous statement. Yeah, I can't imagine it's great.
No, it's not. But, you know. We've been here for... And Sal sort of counts in her mind for a moment. This morning it's gonna be 7 days. We've been here a week.
Well, we knew we'd be here for a while. For all we know, it could be a good couple months before we get it.
I hope not.
Well, hope is a nice thing to have, but don't get him up too much.
If this fucking place wants to take me out, it can come and get it.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get through me first.
Sal sort of turns, tilts her head a little to the side as she looks at Willem.
Yeah, he's not even like that came out and he hasn't stopped what he's doing. Like he didn't. His mouth was running when his brain wasn't.
You are a curious one at times.
Well, why? What'd I do?
Recall back for a moment and think about what you just said.
He sheepishly sort of like puts the helmet down. I don't know what I said, honestly, so I was working on the brackets here for this bit. Seeing how worn the leather had gotten on the strap, what did I say? God, it wasn't something stupid again, was it?
What you said sounded like something out of a cheesy novel.
Sorry. Out of character. I'm giggling at something else, ignore me. Right, well, I don't read much, so no. Look, listen, well, how they call it yesterday, last night. I may have come off a bit, rough with, me asking you to go in here so you could rest proper. Realizing now it's, not exactly helping, with all this shit going on and how this place makes people feel. Can't exactly be negative like that. And I know you're capable and can know your own best interests, so yeah.
Ska. So you kind of make your way out of the tent. At the corner of your eye, catch a small black shape perched atop a dead branch.
Kill it! Sorry.
A chair.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize? I was gonna say, do I recognize Sal having pointed out like the crow before? Like what? There's like, it's very weird to see a blind crow.
Yeah, is it some discussion, So Yun? That thing is still following your group. And for this agonizingly long, tense moment, the both of you lock gazes. Even you can tell there's an intelligence behind those eyes, an intelligence that far surpasses anything you've encountered before. An intelligence that's watching all of you with a deep curiosity.
Uh-oh.
Okay, can I make a sleight of hand check to pull out my throwing axe?
I love your mentality.
Go ahead and make
Fucking rocket.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Alright. Whew, okay, I got this, guys. +1.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah.
19.
Fuck that bird.
You spin it, and it impacts the bird, the crow, and it just evaporates into shadow.
Yeah, that's Liska just basically just like, fuck that crow, and then just goes and picks up her axe.
The yard just comes out. But, huh?
Just target practice, don't worry about it. I obviously missed, and she points to the axe on the ground.
Okay. Insight that.
Make an insight check. Liska, make
Shit, I have to go get it now. It's going to be all gross and muddy.
well,
Hold on.
oh,
Okay,
yeah. It
Could easily have been worse, yes.
yeah,
I have a -1.
yeah. Liska's doing target practice, it seems.
Looks to the axe. Looks to her. Looks back to the axe. I'm too tired for this bullshit.
Hey, it's not bullshit. It's real for you.
No, I'm tired in general. I'm just so tired.
Should probably get some sleep.
Tried. I just woke up. Is that? I think there's something going on with this place.
Well, I mean, I could tell you that there is something going on with this place. No, have to, think about it. It's happening. Something is go up with this place.
That and plus, last night's attack had me thinking more than usual. Normally my barriers doesn't stop things from coming in. It can stop things from watching if I so choose. I didn't do it this time. I point.
You didn't do what?
Well, my barrier can also stop people from looking upon you from afar. She wiggles her fingers.
Oh,
With-
like magic looking or something?
Yes. I didn't do it because I didn't see a point. I was just, trying to just get through this place. But in hindsight, it probably would have been best to just do it all together and been done with it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Not really magic-y.
Oh, I know. Understandable. Just the fact that normally, how would someone know to target us in our sleep when the barrier's up? That's what I was thinking about. That made no sense unless someone was watching us.
Do not know. I guess if this is sort of a magic-y thing, that maybe it makes sense that you not doing that certain protection might have been the reason, but it also could just be that someone is just, I don't know, 200 yards that way, just watching.
Well, here's the thing. I think the last time Salyun mentioned something, I think it was like a throw, and then she operates her familiar Agatha onto her shoulders. That crow, whatever that was, I think it was a familiar, because I used my familiar to check on it and it ran away. I think that thing right there was something that was watching, that probably pinpointed us.
I may interject. Sorry to be that guy. Dejar did not see Borb, and even then, that's a big.
No, did see Bird.
You didn't see
Not
it just
now.
now?
Not now. Back then.
Oh,
So-
it's just randomly talking about a Borb from a different time.
Yes.
Okay, that could have used some clarification.
Well, no, that's the thing. I'm kind of also, that's an iffy, like, why would Dejar bring up?
Random Borb.
Yeah, it's a bit little bit metagamey.
I mean,
Just
you can, well, we can, it's its own thing. Liska just kind of shrugs like, I don't know, there's a lot of weird crows that I've seen around. Oh, he has better vision than I do. Vellum too.
Did we all see that crow that like teleported?
I believe Salyun was the first one to notice that.
Only saw. Like she's pointed it out to everybody, or did she just see it
I
disappear?
I think she did point it out to everyone, if I recall.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Also, Ducky, you are muted.
I know. I do believe I mentioned it. I was just being quiet. Okay.
Perhaps I take it up with her. It seemed upset last night.
Question: is the barrier still up because it lasts for like 24 hours or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
When you reapplied it, did you do the non-scrying?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Blisker just kind of like shrugs, like, yeah. Well, let's get Armgrim up, and she kind of stands up, walks over to the tent, pulls open the flap, and just like, ah!
Hey, what? Oh, right. You the shuffling of pans and cutlery, and as he begins making breakfast, you start seeing plumes of steam and smoke coming out from this end of the tent.
All right. Yeah, Bliska's gonna go through her morning exercises, stretches, all that fun stuff. Try to get as many people involved as possible. It's always good to get the blood flowing in the morning. Element of China, what I'm talking about.
Sorry?
Nothing. Just making fun of people. 30 minutes. Anyway, so yeah. I think after that, unless someone else has something they want to do, we can head out.
Alrighty. As you make breakfast, Arngrim presents breakfast for the morning, hearty sausages and eggs and all that sort of glorious stuff. You make your way back onto the road.
Oh, does Arngrim has that cooking feat, right? Could we get some temp hit points from that?
Ooh, actually, give me a second. Let me check.
Totally forgot about that because it seems like I guess just Atlas hasn't been able to show up recently.
As part of a short rest, you can cook special food. Blah 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 blah. You can prepare enough to equal to.
Oh, a short rest. Okay.
Yeah, it's a short rest. It seems.
Right.
A creature can use... Oh, here we go. With 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. These special treats last for 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary hit points, or temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. So,
yeah, cool.
So that's what he's going to do for the morning meal. So everyone, go ahead and add +4 to your temp hit points.
Nice.
As you head back onto the road. Road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
So you continue your path for the next leg of the journey, keeping a wary eye out for any shadows, any movement, any suspiciously piled bones, which isn't difficult to do. There's a number of them occasionally kind of scattered about the place. It's difficult to judge whether they are simply the remains of long lost souls left to wither and die, or something more sinister lurking in wait. You pass them, and none seem to come alive or stir, though some of you with higher perception than most, Vellum and Sayun in particular, as well as Severe, you notice one or two ragged corpses have shifted their heads towards your group in the absence of your gazes.
I'd say all bone piles are suspicious by nature. They're piles of bones. Sassy.
So, what do my eyes see? Besides a double Liska.
Sorry, I wasn't on my screen for me, so it's all good.
Okay. You see a number of long-aged bones and long-aged withered corpses kind of strewn about the length and breadth of the path that you're kind of process of trundling over. You kind of look away for a moment and look back, and Edza looks towards you. But they still let you pass unharmed.
Sao, as she noticed they're looking at her, will just do the thing where, you point to your eyes, and then you point back at them like, I know you're watching.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I'm not saying that out loud. It's, the action she's doing.
Oh, right. D20.
Do you want me to roll?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Moorbog. I have a Mind Stone. I'm glad I did. That was a 4 if I didn't.
I barely made mine.
These sorrows are a lot.
You're getting more
I mean,
persistent.
it's the Moorbog.
More persistent the further you get in.
Remember, we have the Fade Stone too. Every morning.
I'm saving my Fate Stone for when I roll a 1 on my Mind Stone.
That's actually pretty smart.
It's only a 1 in 20 chance, but it's a 1 in 20 chance of losing an incredibly useful item forever.
Imagine when you roll a double 1.
Don't. Because if anyone will, it'll be me.
So Angrim's going to make that save again.
I do that a lot on my Paladin in my Pathfinder game. For some reason, it's just like he has the highest saves of everybody, like double the saves of everybody. And yet, a nat 1 in Pathfinder is an automatic fail on a save, no matter what. And I've re-rolled and double won multiple times. I'm just like, well, fuck it, I guess I failed this. The Paladin, who is the highest, like, I just need a 2 to beat whatever the save is.
Well, that's the way of it.
Yeah, that's kind of the bad side of being a paladin.
Oh no, it's just the bad side of being Pathfinder. Like,
Right.
in Pathfinder,
True.
nat 1s are automatic misses and automatic fails on saves.
Let's see, Grunker.
Well, no.
Oh, hang on. That's
Sure, I'm glad for Elegant Court here.
indeed.
Man, I'm gonna be so happy when I get Resilience on Wisdom. It'll be so good.
Yeah.
Someday. And it'll be after we get out of the Moorbog.
Yeah, alright.
Or maybe we'll get it in the middle of the Moorbog. We don't know yet. Janner might pull a fast one on us.
Like, I feel sorry, guys. Here's 11.
Grunker, you're starting to lose hope.
Ah.
I'm not sad.
Don't say it.
Just
Check your-
ignore the Moorbog.
Check your features tab.
Oh no.
Just get that.
I don't like the trees, they're stupid.
Actually, what did you roll on your wisdom save for the night to cure the sorrows?
Which one was that?
That was just last night.
Before
It
that.
was the nat. Well, I rolled 2. I rolled one nat 20, which I think was the sorrow, and then I rolled a 15.
Okay. So yeah, you would actually pass that. So you no longer feel clumsy, but so you don't have 2, you have 1 now.
Sweet.
So you lost 1
No
and you
longer
gained 1.
collapsed. Oh no, but now I'm hopeless, which is worse.
Okay. So
Okay.
I've lost my place here. Here we go. The corpses remain still as you carry on, so your chill runs down your spines. A short while later, you begin to hit harder ground. Gravel becomes solid rock beneath the mould, mildew, and dead grass. It seems as though Severe and Grunker's intuitions have paid off. Off in the very distance, as the fog clears, you can just about make out the shapes of mountains. Severe calls out, "We head southwest from here along the steps. This will give us sturdy ground that the machine can travel across with ease."
Alright, that means we can travel at a more decent pace. Still, we should remain cautious. Solid ground means, well, decent building ground.
You continue on for the next few hours, though still coiled in the forms of wretched dead claws. The trees become more frequent here, like the many arms of desiccated giants reaching up from the fetid ground. One long branch occasionally brushes against the tank. The branch just simply withers and breaks away. Other trees are great redwood-like titans, clad in black rotten wood, looking like the silhouettes of great skeletal figures. Sometimes you might spot a twisted face in the bark. Sayun and Vellum, only for it to disappear when you next look at it.
This place is haunted.
Yeah, the
should
ghost
raise-
kind of tipped that up.
I also should say, because this is funny, because the feature effect I have gives me advantage on perception checks. My passive is actually 19 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, look!
look at you having eyeballs.
There you go.
eyeballs!
You're about 5 below mine.
Hey, I'm normally at 14, so that's fine with me.
I don't know what you just did, Janner, but my foundry crashed.
Oh no,
Loading a new map.
I changed the scene.
Something.
Yeah.
Figured the 19.
There's let's see. This would be Sayun and Liska. You both spot a series of 4 figures off in the distance of the fog. It's only the 2 of you can see it with your currently very high passive perception. About 500 feet away. One is crouched up against a large tree stump. One is pointing a long stick at 2 other figures. You both hear... What do they hear, Cress?
Already?
Jesus.
I thought this was going to be like a session or two ahead.
He said next one.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on?
No, it's just me being confused. Ignore me.
So,
Continue.
Liska and Sayun have seen a series of 4 figures. What looks like one figure kind of crouched up against a large tree stump and slumped up against it. One shorter figure dressed in some sort of shawl, long hair, very short, is pointing a long stick at 2 other kind of tall, looming figures. And you hear bouts of shouting to presumably it seems as though this shorter figure is trying to fend off these other 2 taller figures. What do they hear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, the internet cut out.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't hear that first part. You just hear like random bits of shouting, a shrill, like high, sort of old-sounding voice. You think the word she's saying is in common, but she has such a heavy accent that they're barely comprehensible.
Sounds familiar.
Probably just I want to bite your head. I get lost, you buggers. And you also hear intermittent bits of clanging from what sounds like a large, heavy metal object.
What do you do?
Wish that.
Zhao just looks to the party, mildly confused.
Someone might be getting attacked.
They aren't exactly sounding like they're screaming for help.
Well, would you want help to suddenly appear in this place?
No, I mean, like, it sounds more like they're trying to scare something off.
Which is, I sense, maybe crying out for help?
Well, again, it's not like we anticipate somebody coming by to help in this place, so why would they scream for help? Regardless, let's just go check it out. Everyone be ready for an ambush.
Okay.
Those sad Broca.
I don't like trees.
It's okay. I'm used to mountains myself. Alright, Liska's going to take out her sword and board. I mean, she already had it out. And she's gonna start moving forward. Is the fog super thick like last time with the Banshee?
Not quite as thick, no. As you go, do you approach?
Yeah, Liska is slowly approaching with the... Don't know if the rest of the party's coming with. I don't even know if the tank is stopping, so...
It depends on if you're asking the Angrim to stop.
Sure,
Yeah,
ask Angrim to stop and just kind of hold the fort down. And then
Hey, I'll
with
keep
the rest of the party...
keep away here.
Hey, understandable. And she's going to go with the rest of the party and figure out what's going on.
All right.
Actually, she's gonna start walking up, and as soon as she's like, I don't know, within 30 feet, she's just gonna yell out like, "Hey, what's going on?"
So as you venture closer, Sayun, you can see 2 hooded, dark, cloaked figures encroaching upon a short, sort of elderly-looking halfling woman, and behind her, slumped up against the stump, is a huddled dwarven woman dressed in battered and worn leathers. The cloaked figures are hunched, and their hoods hide their faces. Their limbs are thin and disproportionate. Their hands and feet are clawed. The skin, from what you can see, is grey and pallid. One of them kind of occasionally attempts to venture closer towards the halfling woman, and around towards the dwarf, but the halfling kind of bats it away with her stick, and she draws out what looks like a cast iron pan, and just clang her staff against it, just to try and scare them off. The two creatures withdraw.
What kind of sound was that?
That's actually a pretty good sound effect, by the way. So are they like withdrawing as in disappearing, or withdrawing as in like just moving a little bit further back and waiting for an opening?
Just moving a little bit further back and waiting for an opening. And you see, as you're calling out to them, the two entities turn around. You see, to your horror, they are not human. You see facial features under the hood, drooping black voids for eyes, and an even larger gaping hole of a mouth. So let me...
What's the distance to them?
You've stopped around 100 feet away right now. So I'm going to bring over to the map. Give me a brief moment before anyone does anything.
Let's see if you make me crash again.
Yeah.
This time on the Janet Roulettes, I haven't made a map too big. Place your bets.
Big money, big money, big money.
Big money.
My place is probably mediocre. Not too
Always
fancy.
bet on black. Green of death.
Let's see. Let's stick you all over there for now, and I'm gonna drag.
Is this who I think
This,
it is? I think I know who this is.
Sevilla's gonna stay with the tank for now.
Morris out of all of us.
Sorry, I hadn't updated this for the new person. Here we go.
I'm staying back for the moment.
Boy doesn't want that jolly cooperation. Alright.
Man, just try and gotta cover all your angles. We don't know what this is. I mean, out of character we know what this is. In character, this could be another spoopy illusion. Or Ghoulam Ghostums.
Well, we haven't got off the wagon yet, so we don't know yet.
Don't get involved in. Map. People.
For some reason, I'm not moved over.
I think he's trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring everyone over. All too seen.
Oh, there's. I can see. Ugh.
Grass. That's an adorable piece of old leather you made there.
What?
All right.
Places on the map where...
You are up north. Should be able to see yourself.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah.
I know where I am. I'm just saying, distance-wise.
Mm-hmm. You should be able to select your pog and hover over the creatures to see the distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see. There's this horrid sucking sound as they both kind of draw in their breaths, almost aghast at there's someone else here in the Moorbog. What do you do as they slowly begin to shuffle and approach?
Well,
Sayun.
I feel like we should probably roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see what Sayun was going to do. That's all. All right.
That depends on the initiative order.
Oh, my thing's crap.
Oh no. Right. Okay then. So first up is. Oh, actually, let me get some combat music up. That would actually help.
Possibly.
All right, Velen, what you doing? You're up first.
I quite don't know what's going on, and I'm not near enough to huck a jab, so. I'm gonna scoot here and ready and actually, for now, I'm just gonna. I'll ready in action. Because Vellum has no fucking clue what's going on.
Okay. So this creature is going to shuffle forward.
Shuffle, shuffle.
As you get a clearer look at this creature now, Liska, there's again sort of like a dementor. The ragged cloth draped around its head is pulled against the visage. You can see the dishevelled woman slumped against the stump is pale, dreary, but alive.
What?
Man, that red is still misleading.
You feel as though part of your soul is being sucked into the voids of its withering. It's a withered husk of a face, but you hold fast, Liska. It's gonna be. Does it have a bonus action? There we go. Here we go. It's going to be its turn. Grunko.
It's a dwarf, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, the Bodak, right. I don't like that.
What you doing?
Wait, hang on. I can use that ability that you gave me. Or did you accept it? What's it called? Right, okay. That's so okay. Feature, no. Feature.
What you doing?
Rage. Yeah, I'm just
Okay, there you go.
fiddling around. It's rage, and because of this, I can move. Fuck, what's my speed? 40.
You can move up to half your speed. You can move 15 feet. Sorry, 20 feet.
20 feet. And
It's
then,
pretty much barbarian.
yeah, and then I have 40 feet of movement. That's the Moorbog. That's 25. 30.
The creature turns its attention towards you, Grunker. You see the sunken pits of its eyes.
I ain't scared. You're scared. I am 5 feet away from being able to attack it, so I guess I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna stand there menacing. Gonna be
Alright.
ganked. Is this thing? Is this a bonus action? No, it's an action. Nah, it's immune to fear. Must be. I'm not gonna make it scared.
Alright.
Yeah, I very heavily doubt these are not immune to fear. Did I press enter? No. Hello?
Okay, that's why is that not happening? Okay,
That's weird.
Gustin. Okay,
So
right.
much annihilation.
Yeah. Okay, that was working earlier. It's not apparently. Let me Okay, you take 5 points of necrotic damage. Started your turn within. Let's see. Started your turn. You ended your turn within 30 feet of this creature. You take 5 points of necrotic damage. You feel as though part of your essence is being drawn into its face.
Ow. That's not nice.
For fuck's sake, where's that? Okay, fuck. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't understand why that's. Okay, well, fuck it. We'll just do it manually then. Krez, what's your goal doing?
It might. Some reason why it might not be working is that it seems like the initiative tracker isn't working. Because
Yeah, no,
Grunker
it's
kept
not
ending
for me.
turn. So that might be why it's not dealing damage, because it's still technically Grunker's turn. His
Yeah,
turn hasn't
it-
ended.
So you got
Yeah,
to.
this pops up again when I try and end the turn.
Yeah. I'm just going to get rid of that ability. I'll just mark down it any time anyone ends within 30 feet.
Yeah, I don't see like the AoE if there is one anyways.
Yeah, there should be, but
I meant more that it's probably not the R of Annihilation that's the issue, it's the fact that the turn tracker seems to be broken. So if you reload that, then maybe it'll work.
okay. Let me just. So make sure you all keep track of what your initiative is.
I'm last.
Yeah.
Third?
I just took a screenshot of it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, post it in the chat so we know. There you go. He's not really glowing.
Okay, so Vellum was first. Oh, fuck it. I have no idea. Bodak was the second. Grunker was third. This is frustrating.
It's fine, take your time.
Jar. Where's the jar?
Roll.
Here you are.
Yeah, it didn't roll me for some reason.
So Ewan. And last but not least, Lisa. Okay, so Kronka's turn. We've done that one, so just hit end turn.
The tracker's not up right now on my screen.
Same.
Oh,
Yep,
fucking
can see it.
combat, there we go.
Wow. Okay, so it's Vellum. It's Vellum's turn right now. So Vellum, you just hit enter. And then
Now it's the Bodak.
And then Kratz.
There we go.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There we
So,
go.
yeah,
Mild hiccup.
Okay, I'll just get back 10 HP.
yeah.
No, yeah, 10.
No, yeah.
5. Oh, wait, no, it's not. 53 times, yeah.
8. Yeah.
So,
I only
Prez.
took off 5, and then it hit me like a bunch of times.
Yeah. Oh, that bought me just enough time to quickly install Firefox because Chrome was eating all of my memory and I kept crashing.
It's almost
Yeah.
like that's what Chrome does and why I don't.
So, what's
Yeah.
what's this? What is this elderly halfling woman doing?
So she's assuming a defensive stance. Hop to squat, almost a half squat. She's having her great cast iron skillet out, ready for battle, and she's tired of trying to dissuade this thing, and she's gonna approach it. She's gonna give it a smack.
Casually approach Bodak.
It's currently not my turn.
It should be.
Actually, do I have permission to use me token?
You should do. Using bubble.
Using
no, no.
Cobble.
Wait. Yes, you should do. Weird.
Yeah, because I can't move her.
Okay, try now.
Apparently I'm in a door.
What? Where would you like to move her? I'll just move her myself.
Just towards the Dementor looking thing here.
Okay. And what you gonna do? Gonna bap it
Web.
with a shillelagh?
Yeah,
All right.
would be good to do that first.
Gonna
Missed.
thwack. Bring out your cast iron skillet and whang against the back of the creature's head.
That's what you get for being a bother. Piss off with you.
Alright, so if that's your turn, Bodak's gonna. This creature is going to stumble forward after being struck in the back of the head with the cast iron skillet, and drifts over towards the currently raging inferno that is Grunker right now. There's a much more tantalizing prey here.
Swing. Fuck it up, old lady.
Attack opportunity.
Right, so alright, need to sex door.
Give them the old oof.
I actually don't think I have access to me token.
Oh, for fuck's sake, hang on. That's frustrating. I'm gonna briefly.
I make a mean.
Okay.
because it keeps thinking they're in a doorway or that I don't have the ability to move her.
Okay,
So
try
actually, I'll
that.
screenshot.
Try moving her now. Because weirdly enough, I don't see your pointer on the screen at all.
Yeah, that's odd.
Have you tried refreshing?
Oh, hold on.
Well, regardless, I'll pan him for you. As you bring out your cast iron pan and try to.
Oh,
Yes.
man, Janet, you should use it to use 2 pans out.
So you used cast iron pan instead of the shillelagh damage? Because the shillelagh is an enchantment.
Alright. In that case, let me get rid of that damage. Apply shillelagh. Boom. So 1d4. So
Should be 1d8.
1d8.
1d8. Yeah, plus caster modifier.
1d8 plus 3. 6. 6 points of bludgeoning
Triple the
damage.
damage.
There we go.
This old grandma has dealt more damage in this entire fight than the rest of the group.
I mean, we haven't attacked once yet, so.
That doesn't make it less true, Gabo.
I mean, you're right.
As this secondary creature cloaked in this horrid rotten shawl approaches you, shuffling across the ground, the mouth opens, and again this horrible sucking sound as you feel as though you're almost falling into the void of its maw.
No, I don't like that.
Just picks him up like, oh.
The big
job.
suck. Oh, right.
No sucking the Moorbog. It's not allowed.
Ooh. So I have to, do a wisdom save.
I don't take any
Great.
damage, right?
Took half damage from the successful save.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I'll have to remove that.
Right. I have to do a wisdom save. Great.
Okay, wisdom save. You are
No.
You are frightened.
Yep, nope.
That far
Snake
away.
is in.
As your fear gets the better of you.
He turned into a little ball at the moment.
Even with a -2 for being sad. I still rolled a 25.
Well, I
Adrenaline,
can't
one
do
hell
shit.
of a drug.
You cannot currently approach the two creatures.
Yep,
Can
so,
approach Bodak.
so I have to end my turn. I can't do shit.
You can throw a ranged
And
attack.
your magic missiles can approach.
Oh, right. Well,
You're a snake.
You are a ranged, ranged
I'm a
combatant.
ranged character. I am.
Oh, it's like you're a caster of some kind.
Advantage.
Oh no, I'm a caster. How I forget?
Yep, just make sure to check your range.
Yeah.
Anything's within 80 feet or so.
This is weird.
Oh,
Did you select your targets before you roll?
Right. That fucking add-on's broken. Just do it manually.
Alright.
Yeah, needs an update.
Right. Okay then.
Yeah, just roll manually for that.
What's the 1d8 or darts?
1d8?
No, 1d8, 1d4. I don't know why I'm thinking.
It's 1d4.
1d8 magic missiles.
Yeah, it's 1d8 plus
1d4 plus 1
Yeah.
damage.
fucking.
And at second level, that should be 4 missiles.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys?
I mean, if magic
Yeah.
missiles do 1d8 now, I'll fucking roll a pearl.
Yeah.
Dumb moment all around.
That should deal 3 more damage.
Yeah.
Because it's
3. Yeah,
essentially
sorry.
44 plus 4. You're
44
good.
plus 4. So
So 15 damage to somebody.
Yep, this guy.
so
I can.
15. Sorry, what's that?
This. Yeah.
15. 15 points of
Yeah,
force
15 to
damage.
this guy.
All right. This barrage of blue missiles comes soaring over your shoulder, Liska. Impacts the creature before you.
And he huddles into a cold ball, away from the world.
All right. Next up is Xiao Yun. What you doing, Xiao Yun?
Oh, you know, chaotic things.
Hashtag just chaotic things.
So, you know how I like my destructive spells at times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what distance I am away from these two fuckers?
Fireball range.
15, 55 feet?
I'm within range to cast Shatter on one and it being large enough to hit both of them without
well.
hitting either Grunka or Liska.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shatter them.
Let's see. I need to be in target mode, I think. Shatter is here.
Oh, Jane. That was weird. Well, Lucky does that. I have a question.
Yeah.
So, in my combat HUD,
Yes.
above your portrait there, you have like 3 little.
Yep.
Like
that's
squares
your equipment
carrying-
sets.
Yeah, I can't select the most right one. For some reason, I have like the left one is like Eld and then Primordial Fist, while Rage, and then dual handing, dual wielding, I think, and then one handing and then shield. But I can't select the one hand and shield for some reason.
Okay. So just equip them manually.
I mean, they are all equipped. That's the thing.
Okay. So it should be taking into account the shield.
Wait a minute. It says I'm lacking permission or something.
Well,
I know.
okay, so
It came up.
it briefly showed on your thing on my end. But if you just kind of deselect it and if you turn off the HUD and turn it back on again, it should show up. But anyway, right, Liska. The creature.
Liska's...
Well, hang on. Before that happens, at the start of your turn, the creature kind of turns towards you. Let's see,
I will
you
avert
are-
my gaze.
All right then. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against this creature until the start of your next turn. Boom. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah.
So it's
It
prone
feels
now.
prone. So now
I don't have disadvantage anymore.
there you go. The creature falls prone in a slump of limbs and ragged cloth.
Then let's double check something real quick. 'Cause I don't think it does, but it might. Oh yeah, cool. He does. Okay. Then, Aja! Wait, why is he giving his advantage? Oh, because he's prone.
It should be. It should be a normal roll because you
Well, no, I know. It automatically did the advantage.
Okay.
So
In order to offset that, just kind of force yourself.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll. First roll was the 3. Second roll was the 6. So I missed my first 2 attacks.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do.
Disadvantage.
Like, yeah, but it wouldn't be disadvantage. That's what you get what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know if it. Well, let's see.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Man, a 3, 6, and a 4. Good shit.
Oof. Sorry.
Fuck it. No, it's all right.
All right. Crack. You slice into its sort of withered, shadowy hide. There's no blood that comes out. It's just shadow that pours from the wound as you strike the final killing blow on this creature.
And this goes back to
Swing.
step forward a little bit more. Just stepping into the chest cavity of. Actually, it's just gonna step on its head where its head was. Just like crush it underneath her hoof. And then for her final attack, fuck this guy in particular.
All right.
And that is her turn. So end it.
All right.
And take 5 damage.
Let's see. Okay, Vellum. What you doing, Vellum?
I was muted.
Yes, you were.
Can I look around? Because it seems weird that there's just like, who are these things randomly harassing an old woman? I want to make sure there's no more nasty lurking.
All right, make a perception check.
12.
12. Nothing you can see right now. Right, you are focused on protecting Soyun at the moment.
Yeah, the squishy's more like. I keep forgetting Jajar is way the fuck back there. It's hilarious because she's too scared to get closer. She's at the edge of the map. Literally cannot get any further away. But yeah, that's make sure we're getting it pushed. Flank.
All right, Grunker, what you doing? Actually, yeah, at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
The creature looks towards you. What do you do?
Follow Liska's lead and look straight into his eyes.
All right then.
No damage on saves.
And no damage on saves.
Bitch.
You feel as though you're again tumbling towards its maw, despite the fact that you're standing still. It's this weird vertigo effect. However, you avert your gaze and kind of and shrug off the effect. Charge forward. You are too angry for this.
I'm too mad. Okay, let's see.
Speaking of which, you should probably add back on your rage effect.
Oh, yes, consume. No. There we go. Angie. Okay, let's see here. I want to two-hand, and I think this will two-hand. Let's see. Let's see.
I completely bloody skipped over the fucking Bodak's turn. Sorry, my bad.
No, I don't think. Did he have a turn, or was that because the
That was
like,
the turn order was a bit squiffy. So the Bodak's going to use its withering gaze on you.
Yeah, he did that.
And then
A withering stare.
half damage for that. So you took the appropriate amount of damage. And then that was its. That was going to be its turn. Just kind of moving back a bit. And then it'll be your turn. So you're gonna.
Okay.
And then you would.
Let's see.
And then it would have been the effect, and then there we go.
Yes. And now we do it. Okay, let's see if this is two-handing. Yes, it is. Good. Bad damage.
Actually. Okay.
Wait, why are they suddenly down there?
What?
The turn order was a bit. I accidentally skipped over the Bodak's turn, so we kind of shifted it around a bit.
I mean, that's fine, but why is it out of Liska's reach suddenly?
Oh yeah, it was. Wasn't it here?
Creature.
Y'all were both right up here.
Creature moved on its turn. And
That's
then-
cool.
then-
I
then
get a
came
sentinel
to-
attack then.
Oh.
Like,
Yes.
that's
alright.
why I'm saying. Like, why did it get to move?
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and attack. Misses. Okay.
It missed. Man, oh, super low.
Just threw the
Wait,
sword.
why am I... Wait. Wait a second. I'm not getting proficiency on my weapon?
Did you forget to re-add that back?
Yeah. I thought you did. Okay. Let me.
Oh,
Just,
you did. Well, no, it says weapon proficiency, simple, martial.
yeah. Weapon status proficient equipped identified. Oh, I forgot to put the proficient back on. So.
Oh yeah, it says there in the bottom, not proficient.
So,
It's gone.
all my prior attacks, I've probably hit.
Fucking. God damn it.
You've been
That's
hitting for
fine.
weeks.
Here, I'll attack again. There you
Okay.
go. He takes 16 damage, and he didn't move.
Okay, there we go.
So he's still right there.
God, what a
Kill him.
fucking clusterfuck.
Today has been technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it's over.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you take 5 points of necrotic damage. Oh no, not again. Let me. Okay, it's still on you. That's why I've got to get rid of that. Okay. There we go. So, Krez, what are you doing?
Oh boy, are we ganging up on this dude? We ganging up on this dude. I'm gonna hit him. So she's gonna waddle over. Hastily, frantically, incredibly annoyed this creature's present.
I'm currently having a moment where I'm just like, alright, it's bully time. Oh yeah, you get advantage for a
You're
flank.
like a cyber bullet.
I be gone with you.
You have
She has the
advantage.
spirit. She. Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Just roll again.
I just roll again. She just reels the thing back.
I be gone with you.
Crack across the head.
Swing, swing, batter, swing.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Keeps giving aura of annihilation. Alright, at the end of your turn. Let's go. You see beyond these two. One of the bodies in the bog seems to stir. This is not humanoid. You see, clambering out of the muck and filth is another one of these creatures. No shawl, just bare, live skin, slick with this mud and filth from the bog.
Delightful. Oh, hey, there's another one.
I'm for murder.
That one can't go because it's dead. Ja.
Right. Bane
Okay,
versus the first.
Let's see. I think you need to make a wisdom save at the start of your turn. Or is it at the end?
Yep, that's it. It's start.
You can
Go.
shake up. Okay. Easy to. You shake off the fear effect. No longer hanging back. You have to help your friends.
Hey. Yes, he goes. Time to make sure you fuck off.
I do die.
I'm gonna do. Oh, I can't reach this. I'm gonna do it all into this. One into this guy, two into this guy, and two in the other. If I can see the other one.
You can see it just there. Just clambering out of the muck and filth.
We're currently only 2 alive.
Right, so. Eh? No.
Remember, that doesn't work. You gotta do it manually.
Yeah, I know.
So, 3rd level, that is
5.
5.
Yeah.
So, 5d4 plus 5.
But you're splitting it up, right?
Yeah.
So it might be good to roll for each.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do 2d4 plus 2 first.
With that,
And then-
with that short barrage of missiles, you shatter this creature asunder in a cloud of mist and black ooze as it collapses within its shawl.
3, and that's for the other one.
10. Alright.
There you go.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
At the end of your turn, Saoyun, just off towards this would be your right hand side, you see a shape drop down from the canopy above, landing on the ground below in a
I was right.
in a pile of rags and pale skin.
Oh, come on.
Alright.
Also, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
What you doing?
Is it wearing anything besides the shawl?
Not from what you can see with your passive perception.
Gross. Where is this thing? I'm not seeing it on. Ah, there's your spooky boy, hidden by trees.
You know what? Fuck it. Toasty time.
Toast.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I don't give a fuck. Time to die.
you huck a small mote of flame, which explodes in this gout of roiling fire.
I hate the fact that it succeeded. But oh well.
You see some of the ragged cloth burns, and the massive tree behind it seems to catch fire in places.
Forest fire in this place would be interesting.
I think it's too wet.
Yeah, I think people have probably thought about burning the entire Moorbog down at some point, but never takes.
Alright, is that your turn? So you're good.
That is indeed my turn.
Alright, let's go.
So this motherfucker over here, this motherfucker right here. Okay. Looks as going to get selected. And she's going to make her way. And she's going to say hello.
Alright. 11. Falls prone.
Yeah. Get fucked. It's not unconscious. It doesn't say yet. Not unconscious.
Oh.
Eat
That's hefty.
shit.
Good fucking lord.
Nice.
Let's get done with
So
this shit.
you are averting your gaze from it, yeah?
Well, it didn't do the effect on me.
Let's see. Starts its turn within. Okay.
Bodak can force it to. It didn't.
Within 30. You were just out of range of that. Okay. As you just start wailing on this creature, as it's almost birthed from the darkness of the waters of the Moorbog, you see this hop over like no, and you just start swinging away.
I hope it is countermagical. I don't know if that matters for these guys, but
It seems to deal as much damage as you would expect.
okay. Only curious because I only saw an 8 pop up instead of 16 for the last hit. All right then.
Yeah,
I
that
think
did deal 16 damage. I got it on the HP.
that's all good. Whoop. And thus ends my turn. I take 5 damage.
All right. Let's see. This creature looks over to this small gathering of individuals off to the side. Shambles
After getting
forward.
properly burned.
Indeed.
Just fucking try it.
And looks to Xiaoyun, you, the person who just threw a mote of fire at it, burned away its cloth, seared some of its flesh. And you
He had it coming.
Feel your gaze locked into its eyes.
Reaction to cover my eyes with my hand.
Well, it's at the start of your turn, I believe, that you have to do that. See, it's got two different kind of gazing effects here. It's the death gaze and the withering gaze. Death gaze occurs...
So what you're saying is I can't use my reaction to just lift my hand to cover my eyes.
It's the first one. The one that he's doing right now is not a line of, like, it's not through sight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
It is. It's like, sorry, beholder, you can't disintegrate me because I can't see you.
Look, I don't care. Sao is doing this based on what she's seen.
Yeah, she doesn't know that.
Okay, so this would give you disadvantage on your attacks until the I think this would be
Until I remove my hand, yeah.
the start of your next turn. Okay, so it's a withering gaze. If you succeed, you take half damage.
Welcome, you're just in time.
I'm gonna guess alarm.
My phone was low, so I plugged it in last night. The charger was loose from the wall. It died, and I didn't get a fucking.
That's always the worst.
Oh.
Been there, buddy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
success.
Okay,
It really
so
does.
that's going to be this creature's turn. This creature, having just been kind of birthed from the deathly waters of the bog, is going to attempt to flee. Get up from prone, half movement for that, and a withering gaze on Uliska. Right, so you take half damage.
And plus, he's still adjacent to me.
Alright, there you go. So you're just like, nope, you're staying where you are, and you just thud you, the sharp end of your sword into its leg.
Just pin him to the floor. It's like, no.
I really want to see Liska just bap somebody over the head and be like, no.
Alright, Vellum.
Well, Vellum is off like a shot. Oh god, everything is lagging. Why is everything lagging? Alrighty, let me just target you there, Mr. About to be dead person. I know I ask this every time, and I'm sorry I keep forgetting. Does Fighting Spirit automatically do the advantage, or do I have to...
Try doing it manually.
Okay. I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deselect him and do a second roll for advantage. I may crit. Oh, I have to target. Dang it!
Yeah, it's alright. I can take off the damage if it still hits. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so it was the you never know. You might a fella might crit. Alrighty, yeah, second attack.
There you go.
Speaking of crit, how angry is Vellum?
Crack.
Let me just check something real quick.
The clouds almost part as this tiny sort of beam of sunlight. This brief moment where the skies almost seem to shift as Vellum strikes with his sunblade. Part of the flesh is seared away.
Find my thingamabob. Ah, there it is. Sorry, I was just looking at something. You know what? Vellum's not a happy boy. There it is. I think. Sorry, I'm trying to find things on my bar. There it is.
Oh, there you go. And with that, go ahead and describe your attack. This is
So essentially, like, this thing slows out of the fucking water, walks over, and does a fucking bitch glare at Sao, and then the second, like, this simultaneous moment of, oh shit, there's a thing there, and then it does a thing, then I'm just like, over there, right away, just complete straight line, and it's basically a spin sweep, like one swipe and then in with a vertical downward one, and just that described moment of like just erupts as the center point of this thing. And if there is anything left, he is gonna whack it for good measure because there's nothing else in rain. He is not a happy boy.
All right.
Disgusting bastard. It is dead as fuck. I haven't got to use that ability in fucking ages.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only once a day, so you should be careful about it.
What you doing, Graka?
Well, I guess there's only one of them right now. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attack that one.
All right.
Let's see. Two hand. Not that one. Reckless attack. That's yeah. Thanks. Follow me all the way up there. And wham! That misses.
That hits. You spin around, Eld. Strike you, the creature.
Hey. Yep. That's my turn.
Alright. Next up is... Let me get rid of that for you. Yeah, I figured out what was causing it. It's Krez. What's this little old lady doing?
Seeing that fucking Bodak, or whatever the fuck it is near death, she's gonna wobble on over to it, frying pan in hand.
Alright.
And that's as close as she can get to it.
Okay.
So
Little legs.
I'm just gonna ready me frying pan and like, can I ready in action to whap him if he gets close?
Yeah.
If he gets close. Right, so I'm gonna do that.
Alright, next up is the Jar.
Alright.
You see behind you, Arngrim has kind of clambered out of his tank, seeing the chaos going on. He's kind of rapidly running in your direction, but he's got small legs. It's going to take him a little moment to get here.
Alright. Manual roll for Scorching Ray.
I can't see a thing.
That's because you're not on the map, so
should be
display you.
No, it works.
Okay. Alright. So, Scorching Ray, yeah?
Yeah, so that's...
Okay, so that'll be half cover for the Bodak, the creature, sorry, from Grunker.
Okay, so...
So you might have to roll it. Just a manual spell attack.
Yeah, okay then.
Deja.
Hold on.
$16. That misses.
Damn.
Just misses. But thanks to. Unfortunately, had Grunker not been there. But still.
What spell did you cast?
Scorching Ray, I believe.
Scorching Ray.
So you should roll at least 2 more times.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll twice.
Because there's three beams if you're doing it just at base.
Yeah. Okay.
So roll 1d20 twice.
Okay.
Plus 8.
I think yeah.
So 18 hits.
Okay then. So
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yep.
Alright. Make that final killing blow, Deja.
alright, she apparates crystalline heads and throws them towards her target. 2 of them veer off into the water. The other one hits square into the face, and explosion of fire and crystal dash into his face, melting it. Searing that hot white fire.
This sort of bluish white fire takes a hold of the creature, and as it slumps to the ground, kind of slides halfway back into the marshy water pits.
Yay!
You've been rolling your black spot die?
Let's see. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I already rolled for 1.
Ellen did kill one with radiant, so.
A lot of radiant. One might say an excessive amount of radiant.
With your passive perception, Sayun and Liska, you see no black spots apparate. Thankfully.
Hooray!
And so at that point, that Arngrim manages. You see Arngrim, or rather hear him before you see him, kind of rushing up behind you, Deja, out of breath.
Oh, it took you long enough.
Sao just takes her hand down and looks to her and then looks to Arngrim.
Hey. Oh. Hell.
You okay?
So let me just.
I couldn't get it in park.
Some piles. Sorry, ignore those.
I mean, Dejar, he is very much shorter than you, has, no offense, tiny legs compared to most of us. And he's wearing enough plate to weigh you down so you'd feel like a crawl.
Oh.
So mildly gestures to the fact that Arngrim is, again, armored up like a small cauldron on legs.
He looks at Arngrim. I rescind my statement.
Everybody alright?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm mostly fine.
I don't know what happened
Who am I
back
hitting?
there.
He turns around, looking.
There's no one else to hit. It's over.
Bastards are dead.
Good job, team. Well, my work here is done.
Alright, let's go see what the hell an old lady's doing now.
The old lady is after lowering her pan, seeing now that the corpse in front of her is dead and having slumped into the water. She sort of puts her hands on her knees and starts panting, not quite used to going through so much physical activity in one quick bout.
Oh, Jenny. Are they gone? What? Oh, hello.
She sort of takes a glance at Liska.
Oh, you're tall. Oh, my chubby.
Oh,
Hello.
Liska.
I think
You okay there, Evan? You're muted.
Let's see. She says you're a tall one, and she says, and you're tiny, and then she goes, "Hi, I'm Liska. I'm a mountain folk. I help take care of these ones behind me." She motions to the rest of the group.
Oh, hello. Oh, Jenny, I don't know what that was. So, I was sitting here with my friend, and all of a sudden, these things came out of the water, and they started harassing. There was a lot, and it was, oh, Jenny. Oh, I'm out of breath.
Oh, Eileen! She sort of turns around to face the dwarf who's right by the log.
Eileen, are you alright?
There's no response. She's kind of slumped up against the log. There's no motion to her face. You can see the pallid skin. She's alive. She's been alive for quite some time. You found this individual during your journeys, and being the helpful individual, you decided to find out what was wrong with her. There is definitely not something. But there is definitely something wrong with her. You can see. She's kind of slumped over to one side, breathing. Skin is cold to the touch. There's this frighteningly little warmth to her face, and it's kind of hidden behind long hair, which is sort of caked with muck and wet ash. She's been out here for a long time.
Ah, poor wee thing. Come here, love, you alright?
You hear kind of muttering underneath her breath. Lost, so lost, no way home.
He sort of kneels down beside her, sort of pats her cheek and then touches her neck. See how her heartbeat is.
It's
just to sort of look at her and see if she can tell what's wrong.
Make me a medicine check. Ooh, 24. As you kind of examine her, she seems... I'm not sure if depressed would be the right word for it. It seems as though she has lost all hope. Any hope she had. It's as you kind of tilt the head to one side, the hair falls away, and you see 3 voids staring back at you. No longer a face.
Eileen?
No
Lewa?
way home. No way. The woman begins to shake violently. You hear bones crack.
She's gonna take a step back.
Let's we'll take a step forward.
Clow will, as she's looking, just look to Arngrim and just point. Be like, kinda need you.
Alright. 25.
Yeah,
I can't move more.
yeah, falls
this is-
away. Eyes and teeth sink into the face as she begins to go into a hideous transformation.
Yeah, Liska uses her foot, like her calf, to push the old lady away because they're about the same size, and she's gonna step forward in front.
Is this a time thing?
I don't know.
I always assume it isn't until set stated otherwise. Normally people go into initiative and...
Oh no.
Oh, well, there's the initiative.
Hello!
Hi, how's it going? I don't know what's going on.
Well, shit. Okay.
What you doing,
I
Dijon?
love the traditional dwarven chant of sprinting. 25!
Let me see.
Slowly counted the steps.
Well, according to the next book that comes out, dwarves might get actually 30 feet of movement.
Bullshit.
Hang on. Counting the steps, 25 steps and 25.
I'm going to use one of my spells.
Well, that's
Stutter
as far as
step.
he can rotate. That's the width of 1 foot from the another. He's just rotating, swaddling.
Yeah, you ever seen a penguin sprint?
We use
I have it, it's
telekinesis on this.
hilarious.
Oh, what? Dijon? What you doing?
I'm using telekinesis on him.
Alright, so this would be... remind me what the functionality of this is?
Yeah, ping
You
spell.
know what? I'll ping it real quick. So, there.
Okay, so this would be an intelligence check contested by strength.
Yep. Well, shit.
This creature stands up on what looks like 2 pin needle legs as it just makes this low, long, groaning, almost pitiful.
Well, shit, I can't do anything else after that. My spell failed. Yeah, I'm gonna move back and end my turn.
Danger noodle is strong.
I'm
Alright.
gonna move back right here, and then, yep, that's it.
Oh god. Sorry, everything jerked while I was measuring. Are any of these bushes difficult terrain, or am I good just to run?
Nope. You can just run through them. They kind of wither and flake away at the slightest touch.
So, I'm just gonna go straight on over. No. Fighting spirit. I don't care if I have max temp HP. He is done with this nonsense. So, and it's a 1, and a 2, and a 3 because 5. It doesn't count as undead because not taking the extra damage.
Sorry?
Does it count as undead because I'm noticing it didn't apply any extra?
Didn't seem to the additional damage that the sunblade deals to creatures like zombies and other undead doesn't seem to be applying here, which is concerning.
Okay, just wanted to be sure because I know it's bugged before where it hasn't applied it, but it should have. And that's me, yeah.
All right.
No, just swipes, rushes in, swipes. Clearly not in the best of ways.
Let's see here. The creature lets out this lone, longing, just wail of sorrow.
It hit itself.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
It's draining its own
It's
brain.
so lonely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. It's hilarious. It means basically comes from its brain and goes to its brain.
You feel it boring into your mind, Liska. And let's see. Looking towards you, Vellum. It's going to. Yeah. You watch as its long, sort of mutated, draping arm that it kind of drags behind it launches up towards you, Vellum.
Oh. I don't know why I'm getting a reaction for these, but ow.
And you are grappled.
I'm more annoyed by the damage than the fact that I'm grappled. Good thing for temp HP.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my sentinel attack on it.
All right.
Murder.
And it's almost like almost like this twisted, weird grappling hook. The arm retracts and you up against it.
Ugh. Oh no, it's hugging me. Ow.
She did like 30 damage.
Its arms almost kind of coiling around you, just longing for company. Its face pressed up against yours, and this horrific, twisted visage of this horribly distorted, long, pallid face.
Sorry, I used all my pity on the Banshee.
Oh no, he just wants to hug.
You mean he wants a hug?
It's an it now.
No, the booze fell off.
Ungrim.
Oh boy. Have we figured out what these things are?
Make a
This is the first time we've seen him.
make a either a history or a religion check.
Yo, history.
25.
I know ye.
This you recall.
Make that 22.
22. Okay. You recall Selma Dawnbringer during the briefing, telling you of individuals that have lost themselves completely to the sorrows of the Moorbog. This is probably what happens when you let the Moorbog get to you. It is a horrific sight. This is probably the end result of what happens when you lose all sense of hope within these accursed lands.
Accursed land. Accursed land!
He just yells that in no context. Cursed land!
It's more of like he's yelling to himself as he realizes.
So that's where Liska is right now. You have.
Oh shit! I can't.
Sorry.
That's where Vellum is. Okay. So
No, but not this square.
not that square. No.
You should be able to manage because, like, the path I took, which was just straight across, there was no difficulty right there, so you can just, yeah.
Like, that.
There you go.
All right. Arngrim's gonna try something fucky. If it works, great. If not, well, I tried. I saw it was a dwarf,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Let me undo that.
Just think
There we go.
So you have to click on it. There we are. He's gonna hold up his shield to it, not deliberately, not hiding behind it, so this thing can see him and his armor, and just shout, fucking, I am Mountain God Brackenbreak. We're getting you home. And then I'm gonna go ahead and come on. Attempt to remove a curse. Yeah. I'll waste a diamond on that.
Diamonds.
Okay, it's greater restoration. It's expensive shit.
Okay then.
With the diamond.
I do believe the fact that greater restoration does not require an unwilling target to make a save. It's just the save to remove the curse. Right?
Save to remove a curse.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of remove curse.
Yeah. I just remove one curse, including attunements to our cursed items.
Okay.
So I can, remove a curse off this. Maybe that'll do something. He doesn't know for sure. But
it's important to find out.
Interesting. Okay, it's Go ahead and
There's your hope, you fucker.
go ahead and
Shining beacon.
make me a lofty spellcasting check.
Which for you is a wisdom check, as I recall. Wisdom is for clerics.
Yep, let me
I'm
verify.
allowing this because it's very flavourful for Ongra, and I like it.
Okay. So it's just gonna be... I'm trying to get and see, is it click spell book? If I have a macro that automatically does it, or if I have to...
No, just
do it.
just a manual wisdom check.
If it's spell casting check, and this is a question a little bit more towards Avon, because I haven't done it in a minute, does that include your proficiency modifier?
It's a check. And you're using your spellcasting, so...
Just your wisdom. I think Avon's muted as well.
I mean, if it's spellcasting,
I had someone
technically-
talking to me, and so I muted myself. It's just wisdom. It's just a flat ability check. It's like when you're doing counter
13.
spell and stuff like that.
And
13.
guess what? It's an ability check. I can do this. Flash of wisdom, you get +4.
Plus 4.
Oh, well, there
So 13, 14, 17. Okay.
It's not a lot, but hey, it's better than that.
You can, as you reach out and cast Greater Restoration, the surge of divine energy whirling out from your hand as you sense she's in there, but she's far too slipped away. The Moorbog has taken complete hold of her, and you just narrowly managed to let her slip away.
I got a question. Can Thread of Fate happen on someone else's turn? Or just on your turn?
I think it has to be used by the person as it.
Yeah,
it's not like
it's-
inspiration where you can give it to people.
I haven't been here, have I, used it?
I assume not, no. We finished our long rest, so it stands to reason you would have it.
Okay.
I didn't know
honestly-
if I had instinct,
So okay, so yeah, so you would have.
No.
Well, worth trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Some people are just fucked.
Yeah. A noble attempt. It's just if only the dice were on your side right now.
Well, I tried.
I mean, it's still
That's all I
alive
can
and
do, Chief.
attacking us.
Yeah, that's my action. That's what I can do.
Okay.
A worthwhile attempt.
No, very noble attempt. Sayan.
Well, guess I'm gonna get shooting. I'm not actually sure if I wanna shoot.
Because a lot of people are in the way right now.
I mean, for one, a lot of people are in the way. Two, you know, people. Because actually, as I'm measuring, my line of sight would go right in between everybody.
No, I'm still in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're still occupying.
you are,
those
but
four.
you're also like a
It's-
fucking
it's
10
still-
by 10.
Yeah, it's still a half cover. You're shooting 3 people. You're considered to occupy all the space,
Yeah.
at least in combat. I'll tell you what, though, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
True. No, fuck it. Sanctified short bow.
$32 to attack.
What?
Plus 21? Hell yeah.
Where the fuck's that coming from?
I have no idea. Why is
So-
there also -2?
I don't fucking understand. Okay, well,
Did one of your,
you-
resolve things do that?
Resolve giving you plus 21 to hit?
yeah, that
Hey,
should be
it gave me a plus 20 to my initiative once, remember?
it shouldn't be doing that. But regardless, you rolled a 7. I don't think that would have hit.
And you're just
No.
accidentally finding a legendary god tier weapon.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, I guess I'll just use this bow.
They're like, what the fuck? So 7
you
plus
try.
plus those modifiers probably would not have hit. So plus 2
I'm
plus
just
4.
gonna end my turn.
All right, Miss All Lady, what you doing?
Oh, I'm wondering if I can put down a spirit thought.
Spirit.
Have
Touch.
it be sort of around here, away from the vicinity of the Sorrow Sworn there.
Okay. So remind me what that
Wondering how to
does.
do that. Spirit Totem. Let's see. Choosing the Bear Spirit one, it grants you and your allies its might and endurance. Each creature of your choice in the aura when the spirit appears gains temporary hit points
Equal to
equal-
5 plus.
equal to 5 of your druid level, and you and your allies gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
All right.
Alright.
So everyone of your choice will add plus 11 to their temp HP.
Right. I just ran out of temp. That's incredible.
I already have so much temp HP, so
I think
sure,
my sheet
tip
is
me off.
No,
mine's,
it's all available usages.
quick thing, Jenner.
just
My
taking the
sheet
time to
seems to be
notice.
consistently displaying 10.
Sorry.
My sheet is constantly saying I have 10 HP, even though it's been knocked off back since I deleted it, but it's come back. Oh no, what's going on?
Oh, because you've still got fighting spirit on you.
Yeah, but I should have. Oh, there we go. Ah, right. So it'll go away. And
Okay.
okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Rooker.
Oh boy. Free action hug.
funnily enough, you can see as you're kind of crowded around it almost seems to bolster this creature.
Oh no.
As in making it stronger?
You're not sure. It almost seems... How do I explain it? It almost seems more deft with its attacks.
It was so lonely. Now it's not. Now it has friends.
Basically, yeah.
What you doing?
I mean, I noticed that. So I guess I'm just gonna back off. I'm gonna use my, use this thing.
Alright.
Go back. Go back over here. And I'm gonna switch to my crossbow, which it's not actually on my sheet. Or it's not, it is on my sheet, but it's not on my my combat thing, so I have to manually do it.
Yeah, you could just drag it into one of the boxes above your portrait there. Should be fine.
Alright, select it. Go. So can I do it from here? No. Oh wait, no. Wait. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Is it giving you the extra radiant?
Yeah.
Because I'm using the radiant bolts
Oh right,
that I
okay.
bought. Let's see, is it actually using them? Let's see, I have a level. Let's just use this again. Is this? Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. Go and get that. It's all on the tree.
Alright, let's go. What you doing?
Then, let's see. Going to move my character. There we go. Going to finagle down to about here. Then going to use. Let's see. Which one? Okay, because I have. There's a thing that I tried to set up, but I don't know if it did. So,
What are you trying to set up?
hold on. Fuck. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna attack him with a bonus action. I get an extra attack as a bonus action because he dealt damage to someone other than me. And I get advantage on this attack. I deal an extra damage equal to half my fighter level, which is an extra 5 on top of that, so 21 damage.
Alright, so minus that. Okay.
Just gonna keep on swinging. 1, 2,
Alright.
3, and then because Unca's chilling there, and Bliska doesn't want to block his shot, if she can help it, he's going to go there, and I think, let's see, bonus action, doesn't want to use all our movements, and attack action, that's her turn.
Alrighty. The shot. What you doing, Deja?
I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress on Vellum.
Alright.
I just heard the muzzle.
Yeah. It's like, I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress. Clong!
Done.
But yeah, my unwavering mark, sorry about
Just
that.
put a pan on his head and
And
protects him
also-
from brain fuckery.
And also, can I actually move? It's not my turn, but can I actually move up one more space so I'm adjacent to both Arngrim and Velen?
Yeah, that was where she was.
Yeah.
happy with myself.
You got a target before you cast the spell.
Yeah. Okay, let me retry this again without the
There we go.
and I'm going to my turn.
Alright, Vellum, what you doing?
Question: how the fuck do I have versatile? I've been trying to figure it out. The past
I
10.
believe it's shift.
So if I do shift on Sun,
Yeah.
can I do shift and alt? No.
I think so.
Well,
see
I
why
don't
not.
have advantage right now, and I'm not going to use another fighting spirit. But I am going to versatile, so I need to get like a fucking chain for my shield, so I'm not dropping them all. That's my next project. Anyway. Oh, I have to target. I'm a fighter, guys. I know how to fight.
Yeah.
That has come out. Correct. Good. For some reason, I thought it was D12 this time, but no, it goes up. Yes, D10. Okay. One attack.
Nope.
I have a harpoon in my side. I'm gonna just explain it with that.
Yeah.
I can't move either, so. Yep.
Alright.
Fuck off, mate. Oh, I don't like that.
Let's start. There we go.
Oh god.
Let's undo that damage.
Thank you, Intellect Fortress.
It lets out another wail. It's a pitiful wail that bores into your minds, Angrim, Vellum, and Liska. And it's going to. Checking.
Man, that totem HP real hand.
Yeah. You know what? It's gonna.
Did I get?
Sorry?
Did I get that or not?
The radius of the totem is 30 feet, is it?
Yeah, you had to add it yourself. So
11 temp HP.
yeah, or just subtract 11 damage that you've taken.
How many arms does it have?
Yeah,
Two?
it's 2.
Oh, 2 harp.
It sends out another harpoon arm towards you, Liska, but you clang it with your shield.
I'm real glad for that Mind Fortress. Thank you, Danger Noodle.
Welcome.
Me with all the fucking brain.
Oh, hang on, that should have been. That harpoon arm should have been with advantage. So just attack again. This is. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think, like, they'd have to, like, roll really high.
Roll it at 20.
And yeah, that's going to be its turn. It's giving no thought to its own any sense of a self-preservation. It just wants, seemingly, it just wants people near it. Just it's trying to grasp for any sort of warm physical body it can.
Ugh.
As it kind
No,
of
thank you.
presses up against your face, Vellum.
Ugh.
Just trying to get as much contact as it can.
I get it, I got the giblets
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Angrim.
Well, Let it not be said I didn't try, miss. What do I want to do here? Make sure I get this correct. I cannot use that because that is a ranged spell. As much as I want to. So, that's gonna work because that's necrotic. I was thinking about doing that. So, I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action. I'm going to cast Searing Smite. Use a 4th level spell slot.
Ooh, Searing Smite. I think, make sure you gotta, I think you gotta target, oh yeah, it will automatically target yourself, so don't need to target with that.
Okay. And so then I target this guy, and I will
give it a bonk
back using the art gun hawk.
Right.
That sucks. Because I got 1 attack. But I still have this thing on. So, hey. Next time, I'll try.
Alright. So good. What you doing, Sarian?
I'm checking my spell list. I want to check if I had it prepared, but I don't. So it's just me, Bo.
Just me, Bo.
Just slap target and again.
So 7 probably would not have hit.
Janner, I think we might need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that after the game. Yeah, that's something's fucky there. I'll fix that after the game, don't worry. So 7 plus your modifiers, which would be like +4 plus Dex mod +2.
Yeah, it wouldn't hit.
Yeah, it wouldn't hit.
I don't know why it has a -2 as well.
I don't understand either.
Are you proficient?
That's because that's the half cover part.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
I'll do it.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense. Next up, is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Okay. Crash. This is a elderly halfling woman.
Oh no, I don't have a lot I can do. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna throw a good old blast. Actually, who needs it the most? I might do Arngrim, Vellum, and
Alright. So,
Liska.
so just alt click, I think it's alt shift to, yeah, so alt plus shift to target multiple people.
Okay.
Make sure you're not targeting yourself, if you want to target 3 people. There you go.
She just sort of like reaches up her staff, her gnarled walking stick, and it briefly glows a light green. Good luck with jizz, you're going to need it.
Her blessings, just saying, good fucking luck.
Go like everyone else.
Hashtag
Alright,
good.
Grunka.
Let's see. Close to that thing. It's weird, gross. boobs fell off.
It's close to a tree.
Ugh, head and everything.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I messed around a bit too much with with value I, so let's just. I think you gotta fix it later, Janet.
Yeah.
All right.
Twice with your ramshackle repeated crossbow. This guy.
Alrighty then. Second verse, same as the first, going to, because it has damaged someone, since I've marked it. We get a bonus action to do this attack, which I need to make sure the target.
There you go.
Okay. Plus another 5 on top of that, because it's the special thing. And then, because she just fucking can, she's gonna flank and attack him some more times.
Alright. Make the killing blow, Liska.
She's gonna see it, like, getting a little too fresh with vellum. And like a whale from Finding Nemo. She's going to see it go in for like a kiss on vellum, and then she's going to be like, she's gonna hesitate for a second because she thinks that'd be hilarious, and then she's just like, no, okay, fine. And then she's going to whip her blade forward, so like for a second all vellum sees, it goes from like the creature puckering his lips going towards him, and then Liska's blade, it blocks his field of vision, and then there's a as she just whips it back and decapitates the creature.
It collapses on the ground in a heap. The harpoon arm lays slack, still impaled within you, but there's no taut force behind it.
Thanks, Cisco. Somebody get behind with this. Waged in.
Skill will aid in removing the harpoon from.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not difficult to do, just painful.
Oh, I know, but it's Liska pulling something out. It's going to be quick and abrupt.
And it's a cut.
Just, alright, here. Like, halfway through the sentence, just yoink it out.
Yeah, it's like on 3, 1, pull. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even give you a 2 count.
Does favor his side a little bit, but not too worse.
Y'all mind if I check out the corpse?
And
Have
then-
at it. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Janner,
Mm-hmm.
I have opened up the pile content.
Yes.
Am I seeing this right?
God, isn't it?
Am I seeing this right and not just my dyslexia fucking me up?
Oh,
You know what I'm looking at. You put this in.
Wait, hang. The harpoon arm? That should not be in there.
No, not the harpoon.
no. The major difference in this.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at something major.
Oh, a major neck spark.
Yep.
Yeah. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm yoinking that.
That is what it's there for.
And then there's an essence of shadow. Don't know if I should touch that. Oh, fuck it.
Oh.
Taking it.
Oh, you gotta read what it says. I fucked it up before.
I didn't say anything.
Check in your inventory. You need to make a dex save. Or not a save, a dex check.
Yeah. One must be quick to capture the essence using a DC 12 dex check to contain it with a beaker or a sack.
13?
What
DC
the
12.
fuck do I find
That's
this?
what it
What about 13?
For Essence of Shadow, at least.
Oh. Yeah, the thing from the shades that stabbed Sal was 13, I think. Maybe I was wrong.
I mean, you might not be. It's a different creature.
I took the item, but they don't show up in my inventory.
You sure they're not in your consumables or
Check your
loot?
Loot.
loot.
The loot tab is always just closed.
Yeah. Mine's always open for some reason. It's probably a sign.
Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Essence of Shadow.
A DC 12
Dex
dexterity
check.
check. $11. Essence of Shadow.
I
Oh.
do Flash of Genius.
All
Fuck
right.
you, I can't do this.
You capture it
God,
just in time with a small
I
jump.
love
Such a
executing
good
this.
ability.
Yeah.
I know.
Really is paying off. I'm glad you have it.
I like the fact that I have it, also just for the fact that I have less of a chance of failing things, but in like quick thinking really saves the day.
Let me just stick that in.
What does that do? Does it give you like a plus thing?
It just gives you a flat +4 in
Yeah.
Sal's case to any ability check or save that she does.
Not me, but also anybody I can see within 30 feet.
Probably costs a
That's
reaction.
one
I
of
think,
my
doesn't it?
favorite reasons. It's not just a self buff. Fucking Ducky has consistently used that feature to help me and other people.
The best part about it is
Hello.
it literally states when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet make an ability check or saving throw. Like,
Vellum, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh, remember, you got a +D4 to it.
I've also got an
your
advantage
race.
because of intellect focus. That's still up.
Yep.
How long does intellect focus last for?
For an
an
hour.
hour.
An
Is it
hour. Oh yeah, that
concentration or
definitely.
not?
It's concentration.
I deadass don't know.
Let me just pull it up here. Intellect Fortress. Yeah, it lasts about an hour.
Yeah, let
And
me-
it is concentration, however, the concentration lies on the jar.
The jar is not great.
How do I do saving throws manually again?
Underneath where your ability scores are in your sheet, there's a black one or a dark one to the left, and then to the right there's a lighter one. Click on
Oh,
the lighter
okay, I see
number.
now. That's for ability, that's for saving.
18. Okay.
Oh, thank you for...
Continue
Thank you
on.
for intellect fortress. That would have been a 3 otherwise.
Yeah. Continue.
No problem.
Continue as normal. So as you're all dashing off the
Don't fucking say that.
the adrenaline, dashing off the adrenaline, kind of taking in what's just happened here, what you've just witnessed.
The old woman looks very confused and a little bit distraught. She sort of kneels down beside the corpse and starts touching it, seeing if there's anything that she could see of the dwarf still.
Very little beyond the shreds of clothing and leathers that were previously on the creature. Previously on the dwarf that's now donning this creature. There's very little that remains of the dwarf.
Okay. Sort of
What we call
bows
that
her
in-
head, starts rifling through her pockets, her rucksack, her various little vials and jars. She pulls out some herbs and sort of sprinkles it on the corpse, brings out one of her matches and then starts burning them, uttering some blessings underneath her breath.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Yo, werewolf.
What's like heroin on crack, like stuff?
Never go back.
Like opioids.
No.
Opioids.
No, yeah, but there's like a medical grade one that people OD on super easily.
Worse tranquilizers.
Not ketamine.
I'm false faithful.
So
Liska just feels relaxed.
Mixed up the dosages. Liska got Vellum's doses. Vellum got Liska's dose. Oh no.
it's not deviate. It's not going to derail this.
Sorry.
The halfling woman stands up again and sort of looks at Vellum with face first in the dirt.
No, he's not actually. That was a joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
My own fault, actually.
The joke was
Wait.
real. It's just heroin.
But yeah, she stands up from the corpse after saying a couple prayers to it, sending it off. She looks around and says,
Is anyone hurt? Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm a little hurt, but comes with the territory.
It's fentanyl.
she sort of
Mostly fine.
Fine.
she sort of
Are you okay?
After getting the fright of my life back there, I had no idea that she would. I thought, oh, very frightening this place is. I wasn't expecting any of this. I thought it would be bad, but I didn't. Seeing it so close and actually experiencing it is another thing entirely.
You came to Moorbog and didn't think it'd be that bad.
It's bad.
Which
very
there's a difference between knowing something's bad and having the bad things happen to you. It's like thinking about stubbing your toe and then you drive your toe into a sharp corner and you feel the pain all over and you want to dissipate it. Hold on.
she sort of like starts tapping her pockets, and she pulls out what looks to be a couple like hard candies, and she starts doling them out.
Here, if anyone's feeling a little bit under the weather or a little bit ill, here, you can have one of these.
Is she passing out Werther's originals?
Yeah, good berries in the shape of wood.
I would take them.
Are they wrapped or are they like normal?
Do they come with wrappers or are they loose?
Yeah. Cress.
They're like in little like wax papers.
Grunkias eat the wax
Little golden wax papers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grunkias shoves the entire thing in his mouth. and
Then
stuff.
we'll politely taking candy from strangers.
The jar looks at
It's good for you. It's infused
I mean,
with...
we're in the Moorbog. Weirder shit has happened. And old lady is giving us mysterious food.
Liska's gonna take
Oh,
it
God.
because in Liska's eyes, if this lady wanted us to die, she would have not
Yeah,
helped
he
us.
could have done it. Yeah, or he would have ran off, and we would have been up shit creek.
And
But
so Liska just pops it in her mouth, starts
Yep.
sucking.
That was the crunch.
Are those the caramel ones or the strawberry ones?
Oh, they're the good caramel. There's a couple of strawberry ones there as well. Me aunt used to make them, but I have my own recipe.
Arngrim's got one of each stuffed currently into a cheek as he just sort of goes, "Our raw material," and he just reaches underneath a hat and he pulls out a Bracken Brick biscuit. Hands it over. Well, holds it out if it wants to be taken.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
She just takes it.
I love that Angrim's got two of them. Like, Vellum politely declined his, and Angrim just waltzes up and yoinks it. It's like,
Well, I'll take
ah,
it.
well, if you don't want it.
Not let it go to waste.
pops hers in the mouth. Tasty. Don't look like it force in the mouth.
Is everyone okay? There was a whole lot of things going on at once.
I think we're fine.
Could have been worse.
What
If it ended
happened
like
to,
that.
what happened to your lady over there? I've never seen that before. One minute she was all pale and ghostly, and now
she just sort of like gesticulates to the bloated, sad-looking corpse.
The burning, bloated stag corpse.
Well, I think that's just the Moorbog being the Moorbog.
Thou then just sort of turns around, holding up a small jar with something dark within it.
What?
I do believe the Moorbog, yes, had an effect, and just sort of shakes the jar a little, like this might also be something.
Sort of turns around, gives a look at it.
What's it? What is it?
There's a moment where Sao just sort of looks at it. Honestly, I have no idea, but my best guess would be a tainted soul.
Aren't these
Or at least whatever is left of it.
Yeah, look at that.
It is a captured shadow essence.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, is that something that... Is that like something you'll need or something?
Oh.
Liska, remember the elementals?
She thinks for a second. Yes. Which
Sort of,
the grave, right? The big giant grave.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sao holds up the jar. More or less the same.
Oh.
Except that this is different, I guess.
Oh, I thought that was just like a weird thing, and she like pulls out a small little, like she used an old health potion to capture one. It's like I have one too. I actually have like, and she pulls out a few more. She has 1 essence of shadow, 3 spectral essences, and 3 lesser lace sparks. Like I was just, is this something you'll need, or?
Sao just looks at Liska with like a dumbfounded expression and then just smiles slightly.
I mean, I can just
think as each one as a jar of spice, right? And they all have their own special spice, and that spice is used to make magic items, and it gives it a different flavor.
Oh.
Except it's not actually a flavor; it's what it does.
Gotcha. It's weird, but gotcha.
Well, I mean, it's the most non-complex way I could think to talk about it.
So, you know, you take the scales of a dragon and then make armor out of it, and suddenly that dragon doesn't hurt as much?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then
Except
yeah,
you're
here
just
you
putting
go.
some magic jam on it. As you kind of...
She holds out the items to whomever wishes to grab it first.
Yeah.
Sal sort of looks at Arngrim and then sort of looks back at the one she has. I think it's best we take this when we make camp so we can go over it.
I'd feel safest if you held on to it for the moment, and then we'll decide.
Quickly.
Arngrim.
And if nothing else, we can dump them in the back of the old steam hammer. Nobody has to worry about lugging them around and sitting on a jar.
Arngrim, I got a question for you. Do you still have the erudite that we found?
I...
May I look at the camp? I have a suspicion about something.
Was she there for the
hill giant?
Yeah, she was there for the hill giant.
Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like very early on, her job, I think. And again, my memory.
So, okay, are you?
I remember putting it, but wasn't that still when we were in roll 20?
Yeah, I've yet to
Yep.
give you the full amount.
Because I noticed I don't have all the loot items and all the, like,
Yeah.
the sparks and things.
Woof.
Yeah, I'll try and fix that after session. Don't worry.
No, it's no problem. No problem. I'm just noting. And remember, to make sure I remember, I'm working on it here in roleplay. You do mean those unusually charged little shards that, or more orbs, that big sucker was eating, that made him, well, for lack of a better term, mutate into something wrong.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I need to examine one of them to confirm my theory. I hope my theory is wrong, but
My brain fizzled out.
I have major concerns about it.
As this old woman kind of looks around you, all of you entirely confused.
Poor
She
old
just
woman.
looks at Dejar and Orangrim as if they have three heads.
Just... sorry. Would you like to have some brunch? We're gonna set up camp soon.
Camp soon? She sort of like rolls around. Are you together? Are you a group?
Mostly. Not all of us are totally together, as he stares back at Grunka and smiles, and then stares at Velm a little bit, and turns back to the old lady. But I suppose you could say that we're a good group, yes?
Oh, well.
Let's do this, get the caravan.
Yeah, I'm like hanging around places long enough. Especially when there's dead.
Do you like beer?
Well, I'm not much of a beer person, but I do like a bit of cider every now and then. But you don't have to do anything for me. I was
Pick up the old lady. Pardon me. Let's just get going. This place is dangerous.
What?
So she
Alright.
carries the old lady.
And away we go.
Alright, heading back towards the steam hammer. I think you've already picked up all the stuff from the Bodaks. Yeah.
Trust me.
Just double checking.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Alright.
So you head back towards the caravan and head back. Head on your way with this strange old lady. You still don't know the name of yet. As you trundle your way for the next.
Survival takes priority to courtesy.
Well, yeah, I was like, as we were going, Liska's gonna be like, okay, so what is your name, and why are you out here?
There you go.
You're pretty
Ashley,
deep in the
sorry.
Moorbog.
And the keeper.
She starts going,
Oh, I'll tell you everything on the way out.
I'll start from the very beginning, and she starts going on a big ramble about from her name, her origins, her backstory, her life as a small hermit off the coast of Ellen. What's the town called again? Elmshire. And she talks about the family names and her origins and how there's a family rivalry, and that's why she's called Apple Crumble. She mixes it up every now and then, and then she starts, introducing herself, and I'll divulge the actual details of her why she's in the Moorbog while you make camp,
Okay.
just because it seems the most important.
Did she go on the long-winded grandma rant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just starts off trying to introduce herself, and then she eventually comes around to saying her name is Aisling Applecobble.
I feel like she pulled the move that every 40k fan does when somebody asks, so what's the lore? And then they start explaining with a 6-hour
we have to start
presentation.
from the beginning. I think that's
At
less
the
40k
dawn
and
of-
that's more long.
Yeah,
So I was born in, and then just starts from there.
Adorable.
When
So
I was
I was
2
born
years
in
old.
1462.
Back in 1124.
The year of our Lord is 702.
It was before time immemorial.
I like the idea that everybody's rambling off different dates because of different calendars, different races, different religions.
Back before sliced bread.
Back when everything was black and white and all the wheels were square.
Ah, yes, dark.
So
We
is
didn't
that
even
your-
have wheels.
Is that your token you can see there, Krez?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all set up camp for the evening, nothing else. You don't encounter much else on the road. Thankfully, as Dejar sets up her usual warding spell around the camp, so this cloak of shadow, that surrounds the camp.
It's like a sparkly celestial kind of shadow, or is it like
It's like it's like a darkened, dark fog, darker than the surroundings. Almost you can see almost like a scintillating points of light here, almost like a night sky.
Makes me think of like something like kind of put in party chat, like this kind of like black quartz. 'Cause I know it's supposed to be just a fog, but she does all the crystal stuff. So I want to say you flavored it as crystally before.
I like
Yeah,
I like that,
that
actually.
would work.
And that's kind of because it's like very obviously black, foggy, something's there, but there's also like, hey, you know,
Could be like, this is how we see it on the but outside. It's just
that makes sense.
I like it.
So as you're gathered around the fire for the meantime, Arngrim cooks up one of a particularly warm meal for the evening. You have a chance to discuss some things if you choose.
right, I do.
Right. I need to make this very clear. While I'm setting up the dome, I'm picking out certain effects to happen.
All right.
Let me look at the effects first.
probably better just writing them down, because then you know,
Yeah.
like, with voice and listing effects, it gets fucking fiddly. Then you forget.
I'm gonna write them down and just send them to Jander.
Ooh, 28. That's some tasty food.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
fella.
it's not even the best he can do.
Fella. Fella.
Oh, well.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Before she does that, you want to talk to your friend?
Sorry, I need to turn you up. I didn't actually catch that.
That was
That is basically how it sounded.
Before you do that, before she does that, you want to talk with a new friend.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh.
This is because of the lady. Sorry, I gotta scroll up again. Miss Apple Cobble, was it?
Oh, yeah, that's me. What is it?
This is gonna sound pretty weird, but we befriended a ghost at some point. So if you see a ghosty lady walking about, don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I'm a wee bit hard of hearing, love. You're gonna have to speak up.
She
Walk over.
pretty sure she misheard the word ghost.
Like just leans down to, you know, taking the be more on her level. She's old. She probably actually
Aisling picks up her hearing horn.
right. So on the way here, we've befriended a ghost. Weird as that sounds. So if you see a ghostly woman walking about, it's fine. Okay.
Aisling looks a little bit disconcerted, but it's not the worst that she's seen in the bog. Lowers hearing horn.
Yeah.
A ghost?
I don't question it too much. Honestly, worse things could have happened.
Well, I
But
hope.
she's nice enough. So don't like attack her with a pan or freak out and scream or something like
That'll do.
that. Alright then.
Is the conversation taking place inside the tent or outside?
It's like at the fire. We're all around the fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where does... Oh, I guess Angrim does his cooking inside.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Because
He has this lovely...
Like a nice little kitchen. Kitchenette.
It's a nice kitchen, and it's a wood-fired stove thing, you know?
Yeah. How quaint. Just goes back to
Aisling sees the spider and starts running her pan.
Oh no. we need to clarify a lot of things with this woman. We are a bunch of weirdos.
Grunk gonna point at her, point in the pan, and say like, "No, you're not eating Webby."
She slowly lowers it.
What? Oh, okay.
Hey, it's Webby. It's not food. Yeah.
But,
She
Yeah.
hops off her chair and steadily and cautiously tries to inspect.
Where's his token? Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, I have not made a token, actually.
Webby.
We'll just say he's at your feet right now, like a pet dog.
Yeah. Didn't he used to have one? I'm sure he had one.
Probably in roll 20, but
In roll 20,
a lot. There's
Yeah,
still
roll
like
20.
leftovers that haven't been transferred over.
I thought he had him here. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, it was Webby. Yeah. No, she's not made out of leather. I think no. Yeah. No.
I'm trying to see if I can speak with it.
Alright.
I love that the druid was about to murder an ant.
What do you mean? He's speaking perfectly
Listen, it's
fine.
the blog.
Fair.
This is the bog,
Very
and
fair.
everything is weird and creepy and spooky.
You're gonna cast Speak with Animals.
I'm actually gonna. Oh yeah, I have it.
Yes, you do.
I should hope so. You're a druid.
Concerned if you don't.
That is Purify Food and Drink.
That is the wrong spell. What the fuck?
Don't
Animals are not food and
purify
drink until they're
Webby. He's
dead.
not food. Webby's not food. Stop trying to purify him.
Let me just, there we go. So as you kind of lean down very close to Webby, and Gronke, you start hearing her kind of do the.
I don't like that.
And,
I insist Kraz imitates. Do spider noises, Kraz. It will amuse us.
Dance, puppet, dance.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that.
Fine, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Aisling, she kind of squats down and almost starts speaking Webby's language with these small squirrely squeaks almost. And Webby sort of replies with, Aisling, you hear? Hello?
Oh, hi, how you doing? How long have you known,
She looks up at Grunka.
Hello.
You can understand me?
Oh yeah, I can speak to all sorts of animals. I can speak to boars, I can speak to bears, I can even speak to plants.
I've never been able to properly speak to anyone before, except other spiders. I could somewhat understand what Master is saying, but it's only been a gesture.
Oh, I see. Is there anything that you'd want him to know? Anything you'd like to say to him?
This place is scary.
Must be.
I don't like being out here. Just Can we get to somewhere safe soon, please?
Sort of gives a pitying look.
Well, I'll be home soon, don't you worry. Won't be here long.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you'll be out in the green grass and, smelling fresh air. Well, I'll get through this, don't you worry.
Kind of almost looks as if he's sniffing the air, and says,
Can you ask the dwarf if I could have some food?
Aye, that's no bother.
Usually gets scraps.
Oh, Webby.
Arngrim, was it?
Hello. Oh,
Could you get Webby a bit of food, please? He's asking for it. What would you like, Webby?
Oh, I like to look at those the long meats.
and from what you understand, he's describing sausages.
He'd like some sausages if you don't mind. Thank you.
This is the first
from the corner of the tent slit. Just you see the edge of a curled mustache, just one, stick through the slit, followed by a hand holding a sausage.
Oh, wait, thank you, love.
She sort of takes it out of his hand, waddles back over.
Hands it back to Webby.
and he happily starts sort of rolling it in his front mandibles, and you can see trails of like little bite marks and spirals around the length of the sausage.
Yeah. So.
You know what? He holds out a second one. He's growing.
She takes that as well and hands it to you. And she says to Grunts
thank you very much.
You're no bother. Right, you have a good one. You know. You're growing by.
We should talk again. This is really wild.
I fucking love Webby.
Me too, Grass. Me too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just saying, Arngrim at this point finally comes out with a skill check 28 meal for everyone.
Good lord, it is the heartiest meal you've had in ages.
I like to imagine Webby song.
A Moorbog may be bleak, but me cookin' ain't. In the middle is a giant orange jug with a bunch of little spouts. It's an orange alchemy jug, so if you want beer, mayonnaise, whatever,
hell yeah,
it's in there.
Ah yes, a mug of mayonnaise.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like to imagine that Webby sound like that because he in fact doesn't have a nose.
No, doesn't have a nose. I was already googling that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Aisling sort of relay. Oh sorry.
Sorry, I'm just poking fun.
It's Aisling sort of relays what Webby said to her. Says he kind of misses the fresh air and he's wanting to go someplace safe and
that stuff.
He's gonna take him off his head and he's gonna hug him and go like, yeah, I like this place, yeah.
All the
tweezers.
all the long, thin kind of legs kind of wrap around you like a backpack you're wearing on your front.
Yeah, he's also like the size of my torso now.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's considered a small creature now.
Big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Yes?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, off she goes. Okay.
Alright.
So, Dejar, you wanted to do something with the erudite while Kraz is away.
Yeah. I am going to do Do I see anything legible on this crystal?
Sorry, any what?
Anything legible, like runes or whatever?
Runes. From what you can see, there are runes across the sort of perimeter of the it's not a sphere. It's sort of this long ovoid shape. You could almost imagine it like a very large tic tac in a way, to describe it simply.
All right. I'll probably cast a copper languages, but also we're at time.
Yes. Let's actually stop on time for once.
We did start
late, but it's also a good place to leave it.
Alright.
Yeah, we could leave it here.
So, as you set up camp for the night, you start studying this aerolite chunk. Wondering what on earth this small old lady is doing within probably one of the most dangerous places in the world.
Her best.
Or best. She
is doing her best.
Yeah, she's doing her best. We will leave it there for now.
Webby's adorable.
Sounds like an absolute nerd, but like the adorable shy kind of
He's a
nerd.
baby boy, you shut your face.
Because he has no nose.
I love the idea that he's like, hello, my name's Webby. And he's like this most terrifying giant monster when he grows up. It's just like, he sounds like the world's most bullied IT guy.
I mean, I knew a guy that had like he was missing part of his inner nasal wall, and he sounded like that. It was fucking funny because he's also an IT guy.
Only tigers and
Yeah. All right.
It's part of hiring
So.
crew requirements.
I'm going to stop recording in 3, 2, 1.